But just know, Zebo is where it's at.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Last Minute Podcast. All right, guys, Zebo G.
Yep.
And on my left today, we got two very special guests.
We got Deja.
We got Zoe. What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we back. Episode 145 of the most consistent podcast in the Carolinas.
Good timing.
It was there. It was
Proud
there
of?
today. Nah. But
You be slacking sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
he be late.
I do. It was there today, but yeah. Thank you. Thank you for coming. How was everybody's weekend?
Weekend was great.
Yeah, it was
Good
fun.
vibes,
Very
good
fun.
energy.
Great,
It
fun,
was
good
worth
energy.
it, worth it.
Okay. All right. Good. So shout out to our sponsors, MAMACITAS Food Truck and LIBATIONS Mobile Bar. Make sure you get your tacos, get your drinks. So we're going to skip. This is a dedicated episode to Dreamville 2024 Festival. We all went together, stayed together. Good vibe, good group. So we're going to give pluses, we're going to give negatives, we're going to give criticism, we're going to give all that here wrapped up in an hour. So let's start out like this. Okay. So first of all, the lineup. Are we satisfied after going? Got to see who we wanted to see. Yada yada. Are we satisfied with this lineup?
I'm pretty satisfied. Honestly, the switch from Chris Brown to 50, I was content.
Yeah, me
Being
too.
there, I was content.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think 50 definitely put on a good show.
For sure.
Better than I thought he would do. Not that I had low expectations. Just
It had a lot higher production value than what I was expecting.
Yeah.
I was expecting just kind of walking back and forth.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
nah.
Yeah, but he had
Outfit
dancers. He
changes, all
had
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, he was going crazy.
he had mid performance lap dances. He had
Yeah, he had the theatrics going for sure.
yeah. So okay. And if 50 Cent wasn't there with that stage, how do you think Chris Brown would have did with that stage?
I don't think it would have been what people wanted it to be.
I agree.
Because the
with
sound
that.
was fucked up. It's a smaller
sound.
stage.
Even the stage setup was just different
Yeah.
from like the main stage.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think.
I think it was definitely better for 50 to be over there
Yeah.
than it would have been for Chris Brown, because I felt like Chris Brown should have been on the main stage.
Yeah,
Right.
100%.
For sure.
I agree. Okay, so yeah. So as far as we're gonna just divide this. So as far as getting there, traffic, foot traffic, and the vibe, what y'all say? It was very hectic. It went smooth. It was cool.
I'd say it was pretty smooth.
Yeah.
First
Parking
day's always
getting in was
smooth.
smooth.
Same.
Parking
Yeah.
getting out the second day can
Second
be a
day,
little
yeah.
hectic, but overall it's been smooth, like getting in and out there.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they direct the parking very well.
Yeah, they made parking super easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did. Raleigh just in general has a lot of parking.
Yeah.
I'll give them
Yeah.
that. But to rewind it, did y'all enjoy the Lute car show?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
Shout out Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Lute.
definitely.
That was definitely dope. Good turnout, good performers.
We'd love to see someone from our city put on something in a different city and people actually show out to
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
why.
diverse.
Yeah.
Yep. Shout out Luke. Shout out Goldmouth Garage.
Yeah.
Had some
That
dope
was-
cars out there.
It was.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
dope like underground performers.
Yeah.
Energy was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
People from Dreamville was out there just walking
Yeah, it
around.
was good
Right.
to see
So-
him in the mix, just like really feeling the energy too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people get to talk to him and be like, yo, I appreciate this type shit.
Facts. Yeah, it was dope. It's definitely a staple of the whole Dreamville Fest thing. And it went really good. So, first day positives.
Sexy Red.
Yeah. So yeah, there we go. Let's do it like this. So what was everyone's favorite performance on the first day? So again, this is SZA, 50 Cent, Jid, Yachty, Schoolboy Q, Sexy Red, Jeremiah, Earth
Okay, well,
Gang.
definitely just starting off Lute.
Yeah, Luke
We
went
love Lute's
crazy.
set.
Lou
Yeah.
had a great
We
set.
love
Yeah.
Lute's set.
Lou went-
For
I
sure.
love his whole stage presence with his little beanie.
Oh,
skeleton,
you
like,
cop? Okay,
Yeah.
cop
Yeah.
the tea, cop the tea. Y'all get that?
Yeah, Luke shit was hard. Definitely
The-
played the
always.
unreleased
Yes,
music.
play new
Yes.
songs.
Yeah,
That
that
song
shit
sounded
sounded hard too. That joint sounded hard too.
It's just very good start off vibes.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
Yes.
good energy. The sun
Yeah.
is shining. Like
Facts. Yeah.
Sorry, Damani, we heard you walking in.
I know, bruh.
He was cool though.
Yeah,
He was cool
for
though. What
sure.
we saw.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it seemed like he
yeah.
was doing his thing.
I would have loved to see him. Like
Right.
Yeah,
that's
they did
such
it.
a huge opportunity for his career.
They did him
It
crazy.
is.
Yeah, like 15 minutes.
At one? Yeah.
Damn, at least two.
Still coming in.
Like at the end of the day, this tip's up. Like we can't give him like
come on, he coming up like. I guess you gotta put him somewhere, but like, damn. But I would definitely say, I think who had the best performances on day one. To give you three, I'll say 50 Cent, Sexy Red.
I think you gotta say JID because it sounded like they was going crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, granted I wasn't there, but y'all was there. How was that performance?
It was lit. He came out to some new shit too.
He came out to some new shit.
Yeah.
Damn,
People was feeling it. It was a different vibe.
Okay, bring me out something new. It was definitely a different vibe. It kind of had more of like a dark, sinister. Like he kept a really low tone. Or like, so something new coming. What's up?
Right.
But Jitsa always lit. Always lit, and he has a live band out there, which you gotta respect.
That's what's up.
You gotta respect the authenticity, and then he actually raps. He don't rap over his shit. He raps his shit genuinely.
Yes.
I think
so gotta respect that.
Did he have a backtrack?
What?
Did he have a backtrack playing like his vocals, like
where the
No,
vocals
no.
play? So it's just the beat. It's just the beat playing.
Oh,
He
yeah.
didn't rap over his shit. He rapped.
Oh, good, good. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what's up. Good.
He always do that.
Okay, good. But yeah, I heard he did put on a good show. Me and Tanner missed it, but yeah, I hate that we missed it. We was
we saving our spot for 50
we was saving
Cent.
our spot for 50 Cent.
We was out there.
I'll see JID again. I don't know if I'll ever see 50 again.
Yeah,
so I had to take advantage.
Take full advantage. But I would say Sexy Red has great stage presence.
Yeah, for sure.
She knows how to work the crowd.
Yeah.
She knows how to keep them engaged. She does like just enough talking.
Yeah.
She's live. Like
It's very live and very raw, and you can tell she was just having fun.
Yeah. And she's not doing too much either.
Nah.
Correct.
She's doing just
her.
enough.
Yeah, she's doing just her, and it seems like the crowd loved it.
When she started singing that sample,
right. That shit was funny.
it's just like shit like that. Like she don't like. She's just out there being herself. She don't care.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. She don't care.
what
Very
anybody
authentic.
thinks. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, great performance.
Love the dancers.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Perfect.
Had the dancers, had the background visuals.
The crowd was
Yes,
in.
the visuals.
Yeah.
It was I like the branding of it.
Yeah. I do
like
too.
the president.
Yes.
It was kind of like a soldier vibe. Like
Yeah.
What me and Tanner always said was just like whoever is like running her like marketing slash just
PR team.
yeah, just the PR
crazy.
team, like they put in overtime,
Yeah.
bro. They're
They
doing
getting
it
it right for sure.
perfectly.
Yeah.
Like
perfectly.
Yeah, to make America sexy again.
Yeah.
Had the
on the
hat up
stage,
there.
like,
passing
that
out
shit
the
was hard.
signs, like
Yeah, the
Crowd
sun-
going crazy.
duh, why would he not do
Yeah.
that? That's so
Right.
smart.
And the
bro.
crowd was super into it. That always makes a set better. So
Yes.
like it was lit.
Yeah.
Her set was
She
hard.
was cool.
Yeah, very
She was
impressive
cool.
set. What do we think of SZA? So this is my opinion of SZA to kick it off. I think SZA. We don't need an hour. I think it's an hour 15. I don't think we need an hour 15 of SZA, and that's no disrespect. I just don't think we need an hour 15 of SZA on such a grand stage.
Right.
Now I would have put SZA on the
Other stage.
smaller
Right.
stage,
And then 50 on
then put 50 on the main stage.
Because if it was Chris Brown, it should definitely been that way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Chris over there, Chris
Right.
Brown over there.
Exactly. We can rewind it. Okay, if this was Chris Brown, imagine Chris Brown over there,
Right.
then SZA's over there. Now, one problem I always have is I always don't realize how big SZA is.
Yeah, she's like the
Right.
biggest
Yeah.
R&B artist in the world.
Correct. Like I always just for some reason just overlook that. But if we just speaking festival, I don't think we needed that of SZA. It was just
Right. And me and Zoe was even talking about like her concerts would be so much different in an intimate setting of her just singing because she was performing, she was dancing. She had the
you gotta
props.
perform.
She was
Whole
doing a
stage.
lot.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah.
like it was a lot going on.
Personally, I don't like the whole showy aspect
Right.
of SZA. I would
I
rather
think that's my
be
problem
more
with
it.
the more intimate set.
Yeah.
Just her and a band and maybe a little bit, but it was just
Yeah, it was a
it was
lot.
too much a show. But that's also coming from, someone who saw her at an intimate set and like seen her grow over time. So it's like, all right, this is different, girl. Like you really blowing up.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But she was still good, she's
Yeah.
still singing, but
Right.
So in terms of like, because me and Henry was all the way in the back. But y'all were able to get a lot closer.
We were
In terms of like crowd, how was the crowd?
Yeah, how was the
reacting to it?
crowd?
I feel like the people we were around were pretty chill. Everyone
It was very chill.
singing her music,
it
vibing.
was just like swaying,
Yeah.
singing kind of thing.
Nothing too crazy.
Well, yeah, well,
Nothing too
I
crazy.
mean, they're not gonna jump around and shit to
Right.
SZA,
Nah.
but
Right.
Correct.
as far as like everybody was singing the word, everybody was singing along
Oh, yeah.
and shit
Yeah.
like that. Okay,
For sure.
Okay.
Definitely.
Cool.
Of all ages too.
Yeah.
Of all ages.
that's dope.
Cool. But yeah, I agree with you. I think I don't need all that from SZA.
No.
Like I know you have to put on a show because you're
Yeah.
you're a
'Cause you're
headliner
big,
at a
yeah.
festival.
Right.
I get it, but sometimes we can keep it very
Just sing the
simple.
song.
We can
Yeah.
can have
Sing
a
the song.
dope stage design.
Yeah.
Did she have a live band? Or
I think she did.
yeah, okay, we can bring the live band.
She had the dancers.
Yeah.
She had
She just had
dancers.
so much on the actual stage set
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
she was here, she was there, she
Yeah.
was there. So it was like
Yeah, and she was
Yeah,
like
she was on
standing
the
on.
ball at one point.
yeah,
Going up.
like swinging around.
We don't need all that.
We don't need
No.
all
We
that.
don't need all
We
that
don't
for
need
an
all
hour,
that.
15 minutes.
Yeah, it was a lot.
We don't need all that.
So overall, do y'all think SZA was a good headliner for Dreamville?
I said this from the jump. I wouldn't have put SZA as a headliner. No.
I think she's too big not to be a headliner. So I don't think.
Yeah,
I don't.
Right.
I don't think.
That's not.
She
a
wouldn't
I don't think
fit
she's
anywhere
just.
else.
Right.
Yeah, I don't
Anywhere
think she's just not. I don't think
Right.
she's a good fit for Dreamville.
But the first year she was there, perfect fit.
See, I saw her.
It was
yeah,
a
it was
different
perfect.
vibe.
But again,
And it
this was 2019.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
different vibe.
different vibe, but it was
I agree.
perfect.
And I'm assuming she was on the smaller stage, or was she still
Yeah,
on the big
she
stage?
was on the smaller one.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
It was only one day, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just. I have no problem with it. It's just. If I'm just thinking festival, I'd have been to so many festivals. No, I don't. Not for Dreamville, nah. But like you said, it's like, well, where else would you put her?
Right. That's not
Maybe
like a midday. Like,
before the headliner. Like, let's just say it was Chris Brown and SZA on
Like
the same
that
day.
7:45
Like, I would put SZA
time.
then
Yeah.
Chris Brown.
right.
Yeah.
Not the little sister her, but and then that was
For
what a
sure.
45-minute set.
Yeah.
SZA
Yeah.
get in and out in
Yeah.
45 minutes.
And
Yeah.
also, what if she had a different set? What if it wasn't as showy and it was a little bit more intimate? And
Right.
then it would have been a little bit more beautiful in a way and be like, that was perfect.
Yeah,
Right.
So
Just
maybe
enough.
if they just organize her differently,
correct.
it would be
It'd be different.
it'd be
I think she had
different.
to have the mindset of like, oh, I got to put on a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she
Yeah.
also been doing that on a tour.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes,
That's
correct.
what She
Right.
just
The
got
whole
off
thing.
tour.
So
Yeah.
she's gonna just bring all that with her.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, which
Which is the same thing 50 did. He just got off
Yeah,
tour.
he just got off
tour.
So, I mean, he just brought his tour show to Dreamville.
Yeah.
correct. So I know. So yeah, okay. So Damani went. I know Lil Tyler performed.
Heard it was terrible.
I heard it was just terrible. He was just standing there. He was just.
But we knew that though.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
knew that
That's-
from the jump.
That's
That was a
why we
given.
wasn't there. Yeah.
But yeah, Lute was dope. Amari, we was by the Ferris wheel when she was going.
It sounded like a lot was going on.
It's not really
down
my
there.
sound, but I know it's the sound for someone for
Right.
sure.
Right.
But I mean, it sounded how it sounds. Tizo touchdown. I still think this is like the biggest left field for this lineup.
For sure.
I think they need to stop putting Tizo
They
on all
need
these
to
fucking
stop.
lineups.
Because he's
Again,
at every festival.
yeah, he's at everything.
I think he's
yeah,
gonna be at Broccoli City too.
yeah, because
like, he's
he
everywhere.
Because remember, he started like this festival run he did. He started on Tyler the Creator's "Come If You Get Lost" tour.
Right.
Yeah.
This like your first introduction to like
And he's been on
shows.
everything since.
He done been on Bonnaroo. He done been on Camp Flognaw. He
Open
done
for
been
Travis
on.
Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was the
Yeah.
opener for Travis
Christ.
Scott, which
Yeah.
is such not a good placement.
Yeah, because we
for
went
that.
to that.
yeah.
Like, I was just standing there like, who is this again?
It was so much going on. Also,
It was
like,
just so much
much
going on, and with the
going
stage design, it just didn't help. Like,
yeah, like
Yeah.
he was like in the cut. So it's
Yeah,
like,
so-
where's this coming from?
and whoever his PR team, I mean, they putting in overtime too.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
this was just like, bro, we could have swapped you out. I would rather two like D grade artists or like lower artists than Tizo. Like,
Yeah.
I would rather give two artists who would never have like an opportunity like this right now
Yeah, for sure.
a chance, or just maybe replace it for like a R&B act or even a rap act of some type of level.
Yeah, because I think there was some Tizo fans out there, but there's not enough.
No, not to have a
Tizo
booking.
Yeah, from the Dreamville crowd.
Yeah.
But my brother was over there. Shout out Desi though.
Yeah, shout out Desi, shout out Pete Pop.
What did he say about did he say that?
Yeah, did he?
it was a good
But
set?
he's
Was
a
it good?
fan, so it's
He's a fan,
different.
yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's different when you're actually a fan
You're a
versus
fan.
you're just out there at the festival like, nah, this is not my vibe.
Because I feel like I'm in a Facebook group for Dreamville, and I was looking at some of the posts on there, and I was just like, "Yo, whose man's is this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
Tizo touchdown going
Like, what is he?
on.
Right.
Yeah, what is he doing here?
Right.
Like, respectfully though.
yeah,
And I was just saying, yeah, like
it's just that's a different vibe.
that's
That
a
was
different
kind of like
vibe.
the oddball. But last year they had Rico Nasty,
also true,
who
but
was
that was
also kind of a
different.
different. But I feel like there's more Rico.
Yeah.
There's a more Rico
Watching
fan than
out
us.
there,
And
than
Rico
Tizo
been
fans.
working. I ain't gonna say working harder, but she been on longer than
Yeah.
Tizo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Touchdown.
for
Out
sure.
there.
Plus, Rico's like rapping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the end of the day,
Rico
she's
yeah.
raps.
Yeah.
Like at the end
It
of the
might
day,
not
a
be your-
Dreamville fan's gonna like somebody that's rapping.
That's rapping.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
It might not be your
for
style of
sure.
rapping, but she is rapping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gonna mess with it? Yeah,
Yeah. So,
that's valid.
yeah. And then Earth Gang went, Jeremiah.
Earth Gang sounded crazy.
Earth Gang
From
sounded
what-
crazy.
I wasn't down.
I haven't
with
even
it.
seen
We did
footage of
too.
it.
Yeah, we haven't either.
Yeah. But
But-
I heard it was dope. Jeremiah, the biggest complaint I heard was he cannot sing.
I heard
Yeah.
that
That
too.
was the biggest.
They were cooking him on the Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they was
Yeah,
just
I
like,
heard that.
it's time to hang it up. And he said it's time to hang it up. Like,
that's rough.
for you to have your own set and you sound like this is crazy work. And then again, yeah, Sexy Red, Schoolboy Q. Schoolboy Q was dope. Seemed he had a big crowd. A lot of people was
he had a
enjoying
big
his
crowd.
set.
Yeah.
He did a lot of his hits. Lil Yachty,
Yeah.
so big Yachty fan here. Like huge Yachty fan, been day one, right? And I have a lot of different opinions about Yachty. So I've seen Yachty, I think like 12 times maybe. I've seen Yachty a lot of times. Festivals, shows, whatever. But so I saw him at Camp Flognaw in LA this past November. One of the top 5 sets I've seen in my
I
entire
watched it
life.
online. Yeah, it was
Like
crazy.
it was crazy.
Nice.
Like I'm surprised I didn't lose like my shoe. Like after that set, I literally took my shirt off and wrung sweat out.
Oh my god, that's nasty.
Yes. Like
Nasty work.
oh my god. But great energy, great. Probably the best set he's like music wise, catalog wise, the best set he ever performed in his entire life.
Yeah,
and I
that's
watched
crazy.
all of y'all these shows.
Yeah.
Anyway, so do I think he put on a good show?
I think it was a good show.
I think it was a good show.
He was
Wrong
fresh.
crowd.
I was just about to say that. Good show for Yachty fans, wrong
Yes.
crowd. Because I feel like we were around people that were
That were
lit.
lit.
But then
Yes.
you look over there, they're standing.
They're
but they're
just
so
dead.
close up,
Yes.
not doing nothing. So it's like, he kind of looking at the crowd like, like,
Yeah,
what's
I get
up?
why he
Like,
was just like, what we doing?
He
Like,
said, y'all SZA fans tired? I was
Yeah,
like,
like-
He was definitely poking at us.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
come
are we
on,
good?
come on,
Right.
Yeah.
Come on,
But I feel
like,
like if you
get
don't
it.
listen to Yachty, you probably didn't know a lot of those
It was
Yeah.
definitely a
Yeah.
Yachty fan set.
Yeah.
it was a
sure.
Yachty fan set,
Yeah.
and like Tanner said, he was fresh as hell.
What?
Yeah, I gotta drop a bomb on that. He was stupid fresh. That was.
Yeah,
I said,
that-
whoa,
nah, he
that
put-
fit
yeah, he put it
crazy.
on,
Yeah.
yeah.
he definitely put it on. But that was for Yachty fans. Like,
Right.
as a Yachty fan, I enjoyed that. I knew the songs.
Yeah.
Right.
We still can go without I Spy.
Yeah, I don't know why he does that song,
Yeah, bro. How
Now-
do you think Cal performed that song?
Now I'm not gonna lie, I did not enjoy I Spy, but when Broccoli came on, it was lit.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
like
yeah.
Broccoli.
Yeah.
Broccoli's still a hard song to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Um,
You could drop Broccoli today and it'll still go crazy.
Yeah.
But he did a lot of B-side. He did a lot of B-side songs. I mean, he did a Young Boat. He did and that's so hard. He came out to I don't like the way he came out.
Yeah, I was
It
gonna
was
say.
just like
He
I thought
just
the
walked
I
out.
thought the DJ fucked up and like accidentally started playing the track.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the music just
yeah.
dropped. I
then
was like, oh, shit.
then they just showed him and
But I
started
feel
rapping. I
like
was
this
like, oh.
year the DJs didn't really like
DJ
get the crowd hyped before the artist came out. It was like boom, artist
There
came
was
out.
not long DJ sets
Nah.
at all.
Yeah, there was no
Hardly
warm-up.
ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there was no warm up
Hardly
at all.
ever.
Nah.
So I'm a fan of the classic DJ set. If the performer goes on,
15,
if the performer
20,
goes on at
20,
1 o'clock,
For
Yeah.
sure.
DJ need to come on at 12:45. Run your Finito,
just
run your
yeah,
good Kid Mad
exactly.
CD, run your, you gotta run your hits. Okay, here come Lil Yada Yada Yada. Boom.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
you gotta have the classic DJ
Right.
set. The you know, he going out at 1:00 hits. Y'all make some noise. Here up. It's like,
So you're like, yeah.
you know, I
We
want to
need that
kind of,
build up.
yeah, I need the
Yeah,
build
get
up.
right. Let's get the vibe
we warm
going.
up
Get them
a
on
little bit?
stage. Get 'em
Yeah,
hyped.
I need, you know,
Right.
3 or 4 tracks at least, minimum.
Yeah.
And that's the point of a DJ set, and I think that did take away from a lot of the performances.
I feel like
Yeah.
they're trying
Like-
so hard to stay on time.
Yeah, which
They definitely try to stay on time this year.
yeah, I
They would've
want to talk
planned.
about that as well. But yeah, so Yachty set. So to conclude about Yachty set, good set, wrong crowd.
I will say from the back, because I was in the back, because I had just spent $45 on a drink. I was not going in that crowd.
Yeah.
But looking looking into the crowd, there was pockets of people.
There
that
was
lit.
pockets.
For sure.
And then there was pockets of people that were just standing there staring at him. And I'm
Right.
but my
Yeah.
thing is like, I understand you want to stay there to be for J. Cole. You want to
Correct.
get as close as you can for J.
Yeah.
Cole and all that shit. But like, you kind of ruining the performance if you on the front row and you're not a
Yeah.
Yachty fan.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Yes.
It's like,
For sure.
it's like, yeah, that's cool.
you
and
killing
all.
my vibe
Yeah,
as the
get into
artist.
it.
Yeah,
Right.
But I want to say I'm not that big of a Yachty fan. I'm not like that. But he was definitely top 3 of my day one.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
the set was so fun.
It's
Yeah.
just
It was
just
fun.
fun.
I enjoyed it, even not being
Right.
a big fan of his. So
It's
Yeah,
one of
you just
Lit.
gotta appreciate it.
it's one of those
Right.
energy sets. I'm like, bro,
Energy
he
set.
gonna have some energy.
I don't know the song, but we getting into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
Yeah.
you
And
know?
that's kind of like the problem with the Dreamville fans that I seen
Yeah.
the whole time is like, if they don't know the music, they just gonna stand
Stand
there.
there.
Yeah, I'm at least rock.
And
you
it's
know what
like,
I'm saying?
damn, like he giving y'all all this energy. Y'all can't give him a little something
You
Right,
know,
back.
yeah.
you're getting put onto new music that you never even listened
That
to.
too.
before.
Yeah.
I'm always
Yeah.
down to listen to new music.
Right.
Like,
For sure.
He's here for a reason.
Exactly.
They here for a reason. So let me give him a
I
chance. See
don't know.
what.
He did Strike. I was okay.
Yeah.
Once he put on Strike, I was like, all right, bet.
But yeah, Yachty set was good. And then we talked about Jid. 50 Cent and then SZA. So day one, out of a 10, what we giving it? Start with day one.
Ooh,
Out of a 10. Out of a 10.
Okay, run it back again. Let me think.
So again, we got SZA, 50 Cent, Jid, Yachty, Schoolboy Q, Sexy Red, Jeremiah, Earth Gang, Tizo Touchdown, Amari, Lute, Lil Tyler, and the Money.
I'm coming from what we've seen.
Yeah,
I'll
from
give
what-
it a solid 8, 8.5.
Okay. Okay.
From where we were at, who we saw, because like the people that I really didn't care about, we didn't go see. So
Right.
I feel like we had a good time. I feel like the crowd that we were around at those times was lit. I was content.
Okay. So
For me, there was a lot of heavy hitters on the first day that I really enjoyed, but I would have to give it a 7.
okay.
A 7.
I can respect the 7. Tanner?
Yeah, I was thinking 7 too. As far as like performances go, because there was only now once again I'm not the in the crowd jumping around guy. So
Yeah.
like but like watching them from the back is what I like to do anyway because I like to see how everybody's reacting to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
correct.
So yeah, I'd say a 7. I think Sexy Red was the only one that really she had a lot of buy-in from the crowd that you didn't see at a lot of the other performances that we saw anyway.
Yeah.
Like I feel like everybody was bought into Sexy Red. So.
Right. I feel like you look around, you see everybody kind of vibing, bobbing their head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
because it's hard not to bob your head.
Right. Oh yeah, yeah,
A lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
songs. She had a lot of songs.
Yeah.
Right.
She up there saying some wild shit though.
So you said a 7? You said a 7?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 7.
So I'm gonna say so. I'm gonna say I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. I really enjoyed Lute.
Yeah,
Like
Lute was hard.
Yeah, like we said, Sexy Red. I think that was probably the only set at the top of my head that everybody was like tuned in with.
Yeah.
Like the build up was nice. Like I said, the visuals there. She was fun. Everybody
DJ
like
was
knew the
hyping her
lyrics. Yeah,
up.
the DJ was hyping. They had great chemistry.
Yes.
It was a long enough set. Yeah. She had a very fun set. So I'll say that's my favorite set that day. But I'm gonna give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. I think and it's first day, it's new, something new.
warm-up.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Experience wise though, I give it a 10. That shit was fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like that shit was fun.
Yeah.
Even like performance wise, 7. But
Right,
like,
yeah.
just
Atmosphere.
being out,
Just being
out there,
atmosphere,
yeah.
Yeah.
that shit was fun.
Yeah. So that's Saturday's conclusion. So then we have Sunday. So we have J. Cole, Nicki Minaj. Well, let me start a little bit. We have Chase Shakir, which I'm going to give his music a chance. His music sounded dope.
Yeah.
Tia Corine, Omen, Kaz, Boz, Huncho, Key Glock, Ray Shrim, Monica, Jeezy, Rema, Nicki Minaj, J. Cole. So getting into Dreamville that day was
Super
very
So
easy. Had no
line.
problem except the person.
Except that dude that had all them fucking blankets in his
Oh
book
my
bag.
god, yo!
Bro, they
I
made this
was-
dude unpack his whole book bag because
And
he had
he-
like 6
He
blankets.
just going through it so he's like, "What's this?" Like, "Oh, come on!" Like, damn, it's gonna be dark by the time we get there.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, went very good, and the weather was great. The weather was
So
great that
good.
day. It was
so good.
10 out of 10 on the weather.
Yeah.
So I heard like I said, Chase Shakir. They didn't see his set, but it sounds dope. I'm definitely gonna give his music a run. We got to see Tia Corine. I think she had she has a lot of potential. She has a lot of potential. I'll give her a year, before she's like ranking wise,
higher up on
higher
the
up.
list.
Yeah. For this to be your first year as a own artist, you're doing great. But good music, fun set. Whatever song that was at the end, not Freaky T, but after
That
that,
shit sounded
that shit
hard.
sounded hard. That sounded like some new shit. She did her heavy hitters. Yeah, it was good. It was good.
I was surprised there wasn't more Tia fans out there though.
Yeah.
Like it didn't seem like there was a lot of Tia fans in the crowd.
Yeah, I agree.
But she was fun.
Yeah, she was fun.
And fun fact, the girl, the dress that Tia had on, a woman from Shelby designed it.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up?
Shout out to her.
Right. That's
Yeah.
dope. So anyway, Omen, I didn't see Omen. I saw him
We saw it from Bacardi House. We was in there lit.
I saw him from very
Yeah, you saw
afar.
that
We're
hit.
gonna talk about Bacardi House too, but I saw him from very afar. I did watch his recap, and apparently, like, I think it's like he played like a beat or something,
Yeah.
and he like wrote to it and then
Yeah.
like rapped it like
Yeah, I
live.
seen that.
And I thought that was
That's dope.
that was
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
Like he had notepad, pen. He just sat there and like wrote to it. I think he ran like 3 times, and he's like, "All right, this is what I wrote to it," and that was dope. I think that
He
was
needed
very
something
dope.
like that.
Yeah.
He needed to do something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, like you gotta do
'Cause
something.
what you
that's-
been doing?
Right.
Yeah.
Or even like last year's. Like, come on, give us a
Yeah,
little more.
we
Yeah.
need something. So
Yeah.
that was
Maybe
dope.
he'll have something pushing soon.
Yeah, correct. So that was dope. Then we have Kaz. I think we saw like
We saw a little bit of it from
we
the
saw a
back,
little bit
yeah.
of Kaz.
Yeah, Kaz was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, next time I will go see all his set.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to see what he has to
He's
offer.
got
for
some
sure.
hard music though.
Yeah.
Kaz-
Yeah, he
especially
does.
like he's got some good songs to
He
perform.
does got
Yeah.
good songs.
Yeah.
And
And
so
he has good energy on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes, he does. It
And
seemed
he
like
can rap.
yes,
Like,
it seemed like
really
him.
rap.
Whatever that unreleased song that he played. I mean, he was rapping on it.
Yeah.
Sounded-
yeah.
That shit sounded hard. Then Huncho, I didn't see Huncho. I didn't see any footage of Huncho. I didn't see
Was
nothing
Huncho
about
I
even
ain't
there?
seen nothing
Yeah, I
about
didn't see
Huncho
nothing
at
about Huncho.
all.
Apparently, he had a great set, but I didn't even see a picture.
That is just not
Now
a
think
good
about
fit
it.
for Dreamville, in my
No,
opinion.
that was such a
And-
random
Yeah.
throw-in.
Yeah, and let's
to
take a
me.
red light right here. Why is Huncho on this big ass stage?
Right.
And-
And you're a replacement.
Yeah. And
Key Glock is on the
Key
small one.
Glock is on this smaller stage. Like,
The disrespect.
dang, that's
The
bad
disrespect.
disrespectful. And
Yeah.
that was
They didn't do a good job of like
Who was
balancing-
who
who?
Yeah.
deserves
who was
to be
where?
where.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Cause they definitely little bro Key Glock on that one. Like, come on. There's way more Glock fans. I can assure you way more
What?
Glock
Oh,
fans
yeah.
than Huncho fans. But whatever. We got Boz. I didn't watch his set. I think I saw a song of it or whatever, but it seemed like it was good.
We saw
Yeah.
Boz. His music, his
Oh, yeah, I
sound
did.
was
How was
really
it?
It
good.
was good.
It was really good. I
Okay.
feel like he didn't do that many of his old songs.
Nah, he didn't this year. He
It
did
was more of his newer songs, and he does this
But it was
thing
chill.
every year where he brings up a fan and they rap J. Cole's part.
Oh,
Yeah.
word.
Oh, okay.
And then he,
He
didn't
didn't
do
do
that
it.
this
Oh.
year. He didn't do. If his set was more like low key this year.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
But the sound and his voice and the quality was
And
good.
his backup singer.
It was good.
And I think he
Okay.
did he did a lot of tracks off his album, is what it sounded like.
I mean,
Yeah.
granted, he did
Yeah.
just get off tour,
Yeah.
so he's probably
Yeah, and he just dropped the album. So.
yeah. So he got to get that off.
He brought Ruben out though, didn't he?
Yeah. Didn't he bring out Ruben Vincent?
I see
I see.
Ruben.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you
I
said
told
you brought
wrong.
out Ruben.
Yeah, I got told
I
wrong.
would say
Like,
unless we
what?
dipped off.
I would've
to-
known.
Yeah.
Oh, well, damn.
no, we
He
didn't
should've.
get off
That's what
early.
I'm
We was
saying.
there the whole time. We ain't seen no Ruben.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Somebody gave you some bad
yeah.
information.
And if you haven't, go watch our Ruben Vincent interview. Here on.
All right, so we just skipped
Last
over
in the
Block.
podcast.
I mean,
No, I'm going to order. I'm going to order.
How
So
you going to order?
from the lineup. So
Okay.
yes. So Key Glock. Great set. It seemed like there was a lot of Glock fans in the crowd.
That shit was
good.
hard.
I'm talking
Yeah.
bar
Yeah.
for bar.
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
That
yeah.
shit was hard.
Top
Yeah.
3 for day 2.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did old songs. He did new songs.
He did Dolph songs.
He did.
Yes,
Dolph
correct.
songs.
He did, Dolph songs. Him and his DJ has good chemistry.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta hit
He
the
kept
button.
the energy live too.
No. The other button. There we go.
Slow moment, very slow moment, slow moment. But yeah, Glock again. Glock should have been on a bigger stage. I think he had more fans there. He had a more live show. Again, I haven't seen Hunter, so I guess I can't really say that. But good show. Good show.
Good
Glock shit was lit.
One of my, one of my
Performance.
favorites.
It was fun.
Correct. One of my favorites was Sunday. Very fun. Then Ray Shrimp. Ray Shrimp had a great set.
Yeah.
Like a great set. I already had kind of high expectations because I always heard they just had a good set. I saw them 2016 when they came to the Fillmore. I mean, even that was great, but they know how this works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know how this
They're
works.
definitely festival energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've done a lot of festivals.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Visual
And
wise.
they're still performing the same
Visual-wise,
5
Correct.
songs.
Yeah,
Yes.
visual wise was dope. Energy wise,
Visual-wise.
the songs,
Yeah.
talking in between.
Yeah.
Like they know
He was
how.
having fun with it, like all the Dreamville shout outs.
Yeah, the
Dreamville-
yeah,
yeah.
freestyle a little
Festival
bit.
energy. That's
Right.
festival energy.
Exactly. Towards the end, I saw he ran into the crowd. He
Yeah.
let
Yeah,
like a
I've seen
fan rap along with the song. Like that's how you do a
Right.
That's
festival.
how you do it, and that's they're one of the artists where it's like, damn, this song.
Yeah,
I forgot about
exactly.
This song.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This song, yeah.
Exactly.
But see, they also have a cheat code. Because, like, they haven't dropped a song that went crazy in so long that they've been performing the same set list.
Right.
That's a cheat code. It's a big
We're
cheat
going
code.
crazy for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Every time.
If
Every
it works,
time.
don't fix it. Shit. So then you have Monica. So I don't think any of us.
I ain't heard shit about
Yeah, any of us
Monica.
didn't
I
see
heard
Monica.
she was late. 'cause
We tried
did
to
try.
go see her.
She
and
was
She
late.
was late as fuck. We
Yeah.
didn't even see her.
They said she performed for 12 minutes. She performed for 12 minutes. She was mad
How hard
late.
is it to be on time?
This is my thing. You knew about this festival when you got booked. I would assume. I don't know when Dreamville Fest got announced for tickets, but I mean, you know at least 6 months ahead.
Right.
For
Like
sure.
minimum 6
Well,
months
we
ahead.
knew Nicki was going to be there, what, 3 months ago? When did she
Nah,
say?
we knew she was gonna be there when she dropped her tour dates because it said
Oh, yeah.
Dreamville
yeah,
Fest.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
that
it did
was-
say that.
That was a given.
That was,
yeah,
that was,
that was
forever
like
ago.
maybe 6 to
Yeah.
8 months ago.
The tickets dropped like October,
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like
give or
that.
take. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give everybody a 6 months. You know, you had 6 months to know on this date I have to be here. I'm sure
this
you
time.
went ahead and had your set time. You gotta be here. This is when you perform. You're gonna perform for X amount of minutes. Boom. You know, typical show shit. Okay,
Yeah.
cool, got you. Why are we running late? We cannot blame the flights unless it is weather. Unless it's like weather.
You
or
know
some
when
shit
you
like that.
had to be here, damn it.
But yeah, but you knew when you had to be here.
Yeah.
You know, we can't say it was the hotel's fault, the Uber fault. You knew this. I just can't give nobody grace when it comes to a show. And you're a professional. This is your
Right.
profession.
Yeah, she's grown too.
You're a professional. You know how the shit works.
Ain't she been doing this shit for like 20 years?
Yeah.
It's like, God
Like
damn.
you know the
bro.
positives, you know the negatives. What's going on? So
Man, if I was cold, if somebody showed up late, I would never book them again.
just period. Like even just the shows that I've thrown on a very much smaller scale. You know, if you late, now I gotta push everybody else set back. You throwing me off now. You threw the whole dynamic off now.
Yeah.
All because
Right.
of you. Because you had to
And
go
there was no
roll up a
DJ out
backwood in the
there.
car. Yeah.
It was just
No DJ set, so we just standing
Standing.
here in the heat. So
I think there was a DJ set.
before though.
Yeah.
That was really
Wow, that
I
was going
remember.
on, yeah.
oh well
Because I think
good.
I heard, yeah.
I don't remember.
I guess. But anyway, I don't know how our set went, but cool. Anyway, so Jeezy,
Jeezy was cool.
Jeezy was
was
cool.
fun. Yeah.
Jeezy's an
liked
OG. It's cool to hear some of those songs.
Yeah.
I just felt happy to be amongst some 40-year-olds.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
That's what I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
say.
They
I
were having a
enjoyed
time of their
watching
life.
everybody,
I enjoyed
for
watching
sure.
everybody. I mean, they were
having fun.
they was rapping to each other,
Yeah.
heart to heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, this is probably like seeing like Tyler the Creator in his prime. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that was their moment right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
They was
Waiting
living
on
in
that
that.
one,
yeah, it's like, man, I remember.
Shout out to them. They was having fun for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Like they with the gang. We seeing Jeezy.
Yeah.
Jeezy.
What?
You
And
gotta have kind of an old head on the Dreamville lineup.
Yeah.
And I feel like
You
that
gotta
was
have
a
an old
good
head.
For
fit.
sure.
yeah,
It was a good
you gotta have an
fit.
old head.
And he put
kept
on a
it-
good show too. Like,
Yeah,
he
he
like he
did.
did a
He
good.
did. It was
yeah.
fun.
He
He
had
kept
a good
it,
performance.
kept it
Smooth.
southern.
It was fun.
Yeah, so
Shout
yeah,
out Jeezy.
thumbs up for him. Yeah.
Yes.
So Rima.
How do you say this person's name?
Is it Rima? Is it Rima or Rima?
Baby.
Rima.
Rima. Okay.
Boy.
Did y'all see a set? Like,
Yes.
so y'all
So
watched.
The
Zoe and
whole
I
Let's hear
were
about it.
standing over there.
We
Right?
were close.
Close.
We
Okay.
watched.
'Cause
We
we were
watched
pushing
from
We
the
watched from the,
Cole.
we watched from the
Close.
back.
Oh, okay.
Started off
baby.
kind of rocky on that side.
Did he come out on time?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Okay.
came out on
He
time.
came out on time. It was going good.
It was
He
going
had,
good
like,
at
one
first.
song. He played one song.
Maybe 1.5.
One and a
Boom,
half.
Audio cuts out.
He's like, no. Y'all gotta fix this
He's-
shit.
yeah.
man. He says, stop the track.
Stop
Stop
the
the
track.
track.
He
You gotta
yelling at
fix
the audio
Yelling
guy
at the
like,
people, like, come on, literally.
get up here, fix this. So everybody's like, what?
Stop the track multiple times. He coming up there talking about something. I come all the way out here. Everybody's sound is going good, but when I come on here for Africa, y'all messing my sound up. Y'all got to get it right. And we're like, oh shit, like he's
Right.
getting,
Oh,
so
yeah,
then
yeah, like,
he
he ain't
tries
playing.
to perform
He's
that one
getting
popular
mad.
song, and then
Yeah.
that's when it just went downhill from there.
he was up there getting mad. So his sound was fucked up. And then they fixed it. They did something. He was gonna play that popular song.
Mm-hmm.
Sound off.
again.
You couldn't hear the beat. You couldn't hear the band. You couldn't hear
couldn't
the
hear
microphone.
himself.
You could just hear the live drums playing from
Yeah.
where you was at. Couldn't hear nothing. We're like, oh.
Yeah, you could tell he was angry.
But
like, he
you know,
was-
at first they don't know that the whole sound system's fucked
Yeah.
up. So they're still going. And
Right.
then
realized
it just stopped.
cuts the mic off, hands it to someone, walks
Walks
off
off
stage.
stage. He did like maybe 3 or 4 songs.
Maybe.
Maybe. Didn't even do a whole
Maybe.
set. He said, nah.
Yeah,
And just
he said
dipped
he's
out.
gone.
So
I feel him though.
my opinion, I feel him. If this is what I do, again, like he said, I came all the way over here. Yada yada yada. Everybody else set going fine, cool.
That's just really unfortunate though. That it literally started
unfortunate.
during that set.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm
Yeah.
prepared. You know, I got
And he on the
my
big
game.
stage.
Yeah. I'm on a
Before
big stage.
Cole.
Like this, is like a huge moment,
And it would have been
and my
loud.
sound is fucked. Why is my sound fucked?
Right.
Like, I'm on here just like everybody else. So
So from
I
afar,
feel it. I feel it.
I
It's just,
feel it.
I feel like people in the comments were making it seem like it was very disrespectful and all these things, but it's like I feel it because he was upset.
yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
because
when
this is
I
my
get up
moment.
here to
Upset.
represent myself,
Yes.
where I come
This
from.
is my
where
20
now it
minutes.
messes
I
up.
get 20 minutes.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't even really regroup from that because you got to keep going.
Right,
And
correct.
he's trying to put on a show because he knows that people are there waiting for Cole.
yeah,
Right.
People aren't pushing up for him,
Right, yeah,
unfortunately.
yeah.
No
Yeah.
disrespect. So he's going to want to do the best you can. You know what I'm saying? It's Afrobeats. You don't even got to know the words. You just got to
Yeah, you
get
just gotta
into
vibe
it.
out,
You
yeah.
just gotta
Upcoming
vibe into
artist.
it.
And this is a moment you can gain so many fans. You're at a
Exactly.
Yes.
festival. This
Right
could,
before
Yes.
Cole.
you can add
Right
thousands
before
of
the main
fans
act.
just for the right before the you know what I'm saying? So I feel it. Like I'm
was
like, man,
very
fuck this. Like,
unfortunate.
bro, y'all playing.
Yeah.
Nah,
So
y'all
we
That's
were-
exactly
playing.
what I was giving.
So we were listening to it from the Sunflowers or whatever. We sitting down at the Sunflowers, and
We was on old head time. We was on old head time.
yeah, we could hear him. He was like, "My sound's fucked up." Like that's all I heard. As soon as I heard that, I was like,
Oh,
"Oh,
yeah,
shit!"
like oh shit. Like
'Cause,
that
like-
sound like
Yeah.
some mad
like
shit.
most people, if they sound fucked up, they just push through it and they like, "All right, I got to get through
there
this
was no
shit."
pushing through. It was like, let's start over. Let's
Yeah.
start over.
Yeah, he was
And,
not.
and I was
playing
like,
with
"Oh,
it.
this about to go left." And then I heard him start. It sounded like he was talking shit to the sound guy, and
Yeah,
then
it
everything
was.
went out. So
It
I thought
was.
they cut his shit.
See,
Well, you know
I
what?
thought
Some
they did
people
too.
in the comments were saying that they cut his shit because he
but-
kept talking.
Yeah, they said
But
he-
I'm like,
'cause he
I don't
sounded
think
like
But
he-
they did though.
I don't think.
they
I think
cut
he
it.
handed the mic and he walked off.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because it sounded like he was
For
up there
sure.
talking shit. I was like,
But
"Oh
it's like,
man."
but I feel it, bro. It's like I got. Did he have a band with him?
Yes.
Yes.
I got other people here.
Live band.
They got
Live
paid.
band.
You know, they're paid. Money is on the line here. I got my family here, blah, blah, blah. This is a moment for me to get fans. This is a moment for me. This is a huge moment. Like, this could change my whole career, just this.
Especially that set time. I don't know how he got that
Yes,
set
this
time.
is a hot
Right.
set
Yeah.
time. Like, this is, it can't get better than
Sunset.
this. Yeah, it can't get better. This can look beautiful. So, I'm not even a song in. One song in, and this shit ain't right. Nah, run it back. I have a plan.
It's like they
Yeah.
just couldn't.
It has to go
get
this way.
together in enough time.
Nah,
Yeah.
Literally right
I
after
get
this,
both-
they dropped the thing, just
Like-
took everything.
and I
off
get
the
both
stage.
sides. I
Yeah.
get both sides on how someone, a fan like us, can see, oh, that's mad disrespectful. How can you blah blah? But from an artist side,
Oh no, I get it.
I get it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
nah, y'all
Yeah.
playing with me, bro. Nah,
Yeah.
fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all playing.
Yeah,
But
he
I
won't be. He
definitely-
won't be back.
I don't think that they cut his set.
No.
I think that he
think
was done.
he walked off.
He was done.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he
For sure.
tried.
Because he didn't
He
say
tried.
nothing mad disrespectful where they
No.
were like, you got to get off the stage.
Right.
No. He
Right.
was
Yeah.
like, nah.
It was
the whole shit not working. All right, yeah, I'm
Right.
gonna just head
Yeah,
out.
like,
what's
I'ma
going
just-
I'ma just head
on?
out.
Like, we need to get this fixed. Blah 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 blah. They weren't moving quick enough. He walked off.
Yep.
I
But it was
feel it.
definitely when
Because-
he walked off and they started cleaning up, and we were like,
Yeah, like, because I thought they were gonna like, switch. Because even for Cole set, they were switching out mics.
he still had
so
time.
it's like, yeah,
He still had
But-
mad
He had
time.
time.
So this is my perspective on that. It's like, okay, it's done been 10 minutes. You know, I have to get out by whatever time, right? So now I have 15 minutes to perform. This set requires it to be 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give a half-ass show, or now I got to speed through these
True.
songs. Now I got
That is true.
to, band, can y'all do that? Can y'all do that?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can. Now everything just
Everything's-
off.
It's like crumbling.
So if it can't go this way, then there's no show.
Yeah.
So I feel it.
He was upset.
Yeah.
I hate it for him though. I do hate that.
Yeah.
It was unfortunate.
Yeah.
It was like things were going so good.
'Cause the
that
music sounded
day.
good.
The music
It
sounded,
sounded
good,
good.
and then it was just
Damn.
like, shit.
right.
I gotta give him a chance because I never even ran bruh music. I'll be honest, but I hate that. I do hate that.
Yeah.
So then we have Nicki Minaj. So for the people that don't know, so Nicki was supposed to go on I think it was like 8:00 actually. I think she was supposed to go on at 8:00.
She came out at 9:07.
She came out at 9:07. Now Cole's set, mind you, is at 9:30. So Cole's set is the most important set, no matter what. Boom.
For sure.
I mean, it's his festival. But so of course this is the Barbs, this Gag City, blah 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 blah, whatever. So you have a Nicki fan base. A Nicki fan base is a very strong fan base. Whatever you want to think about it, she has a very dedicated fan base, which is great, amazing.
Yeah.
You had people literally buy a ticket to go to this, and they just happen to get to see other artists.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They could have just been
Deadass.
Nicki.
Yeah.
We would have been fine, but cool. Well, shit, this is a better deal. If I want to go see Nicki, yeah, I'm gonna go to
Yeah.
Dreamville. Fuck it, I'll make a whole
Yeah,
weekend out
yeah.
of it. Get my girls,
Yeah.
bad. But they at the front waiting, yada yada. I want to say 8:00 came around. They threw the little QR code, Gag CD, blah blah. Okay, cool, bet. So 10 minutes pass, 20 minutes pass, 30 minutes pass, 40 minutes pass, 50 minutes pass, an hour pass. It's the same damn QR code. Saying we at the Bacardi house going crazy. And we see had to throw that in there. Going crazy. And I just see this wave of people go to Coastal, and I was like, oh damn. I said for Nicki to just got done performing, that was okay. I didn't really hear nothing. I didn't really whatever. So I go to Twitter, I just type in like Nicki Minaj Dreamville just to see where the fuck you at, like blah blah blah. It's been an hour, blah. I said, oh snap, she didn't come out. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
So finally, an hour, 10 minutes, whatever passed, I see people going back. She comes out. I want to say she did, I think they said 6 songs or whatever. She had on like this like airplane ass outfit
I
on.
seen that.
And she just had to like rush.
But like you said, what are you doing?
How are you still a Nicki fan?
What are you doing though?
And also in a place where people everybody, there was definitely some Nicki slander. Nobody wanted to see Nicki. A lot of people did not want to see
we already
Nicki.
had opinions on that.
And so for you to come there and be an hour late and not even give it your all,
It's
it's just
definitely
like,
big
Right.
fuck you now.
Yeah.
Bro,
what?
to have a fan base that like
So
is so
dedicated.
dedicated to her, she does not care about y'all at all. Like she does not give a fuck.
Cause now
that pushed everything
you throwing
back.
Cole set off.
Yes.
And this is the main set. Like, nah, you can't throw my set off. The fact that she even came is crazy. At that point, just don't come.
Right.
Like, you're better off not coming than giving me this bullshit ass set. And Nicki is such a big name. I'm sure she had this huge stage design. I mean, I'm sure she's gonna go all out. But
that shit is so disrespectful
for you to have, like you said, such a dedicated fan base that artists would love to just have a piece of.
Yeah.
Yo,
you treat them like shit.
Yeah, you treat them like shit, yo.
And being so big too.
You're such a huge name, such a huge artist.
She's definitely my least favorite A-list artist.
Yeah, for
like I can't stand
I
her.
agree, because
like she just be doing shit.
You know, we can take it back to the whole Meg this. We can take it blah the whole JT thing. Like, why are you like this?
And then she be wondering why people don't like her. It's like you do shit like this.
It's your this is you. It's
you think you bigger than everything, and you not.
Right. And it's like Nicki. The way I always looked at it, I was like, Nicki, these females, all these females that came up, they have mentioned your name, saying you have inspired them. You showed that
in some
that,
way.
And
yeah,
you
that
just fucking
that
bitter
a woman
about it.
a woman can make it in rap by being herself. Wooty woo. And then somehow within that like that year. Somehow the words
just flip, just
where it's like, oh nah, fuck Nicki, she think blah blah blah. And it's like, damn, it's just crazy. I would just hate to like look up to someone and be like, you know, I would love to like be like you. I would love to have XYZ. I finally get up here. I would assume you'd be like, congratulations, like maybe we can even collab. But it's like, nah, you need to bow down and say I'm Queen Nicki. And
she's like the definition of a diva, and that shit is not cool.
That shit ain't cool, bro. Right. It's like, nah, I ain't doing all that. Like.
And I'm gonna be honest, like that, the whole Dreamville team is a lot better than me because I'd have told that bitch you got to get on. Bitch, you're not coming on the stage.
Like you said,
like you're an hour late. Get the fuck on.
Because it's delaying and just messing up the whole vibe of everything else.
Everything.
It's an hour.
Go home.
This is an hour. Again, go back to what I was saying with Monica. What you knew? You knew you had to be here. Yeah. You're the headliner. Like.
And I guess we will give her a little grace because we don't know what happened. Like,
that's
flight delayed. Like, who knows?
So that's another problem I have. That's another problem I have with Chris Brown. Another problem I have with Mooney Long and Nicki Minaj. We need a reason.
Yeah, say something.
You can't just go silent.
Right.
We need a PR team to say something.
Nah, you have to. If I was like in a Chris Brown situation, I'm gonna say, hey, look, you know, whether it was my fault or whether it's their fault. Hey, look, you know, I just want to say this to the fans. Unfortunately, I can't come because. Maybe the schedule conflicted, or maybe because I'm sick, or you know, whatever it is. Oh, okay. At least you let me know.
You said something.
You
don't even have to give like a explanation.
No, you don't.
But just like a reaching out to your fans to say
something. It could be a tweet. It could be a tweet for all I care.
Because we woke up and seen that, I was like, okay.
And think about like all these people that didn't buy a ticket until they saw the lineup and they bought it to see Chris Brown.
Right.
Yeah. Again, that's the name.
It's like,
Chris Brown's not coming to North Carolina on his upcoming tour. Yeah. So this is your only chance to see Chris Brown. Okay, I'll make a weekend out of it. I'll go to Dreamville. Bet. You know, $300 whatever dollars. Okay, you know, because I'll probably get a Chris Brown ticket for about $160, $180. Yeah. I might as well just pay that. Have a good weekend. Boom, bet. And I'm sure there's a handful of people that did that. So for it to just be on April Fool's Day,
that's what I was gonna say. Crazy. Why would y'all do it on April Fool's?
Crazy. Yeah. So sidebar. So again, Chris Brown was supposed to headline. Boom. April Fool's Day come up. Out of all days,
April
just let y'all know.
1st.
April 1st comes up. Dreamville posts. Yes, we are very excited to add 50 Cent and Huncho to lineup. Like, oh, bad, cool, that's what's up. Yeah. Unfortunately, due to
unforeseen
Chris Brown and Mooney Long will no longer be here, but we got 50 Cent and we got Huncho. Let's go.
Let's get it. Like, let me process that.
Whoa.
And why did y'all do it on that day? Because they knew before. Yes. The shirt was already printed with 50 name on it, but you still decided to do it on April 1st.
Yes.
Why? Who did that?
Exactly. So
you had time.
Whoever
to say something.
Whoever was over this. Yo, I hope you're like fucking fired. Yo, the shirts got shipped that day. It had 50 cents. So I'm sitting here thinking, okay. So this is clothes we're talking about. Screen print, yada yada. You gotta size them up. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that takes time, right? That's not just something you can
overnight,
do in 20 minutes.
Yeah,
it's not. These are hella shirts, hella hoodies,
of hoodies,
whatever.
The week of the festival.
Yeah. So This is the week of the festival, by the way. This isn't like a
Week
month
of,
ahead.
yeah.
So with the merch, okay, shirts got shipped later on that day. Okay, cool. It got 50 Cent name already on it. I'm like, okay, there's no way like this happened Thursday,
Right.
and y'all shipping these shirts out
Y'all reprint thousands
to
and
thousands
shirts,
and thousands
yeah.
of people their shirts, and we get on Monday. So y'all were fully aware.
Right.
Yeah.
You had to know a minimum 3 weeks.
And I think
Minimum.
this is
3 weeks.
where the business aspect come into it.
For sure.
Because I think they knew that Chris Brown was going to sell more tickets than 50 Cent. No offense to 50 Cent, but
Oh yeah,
It's
I mean,
just
yeah.
so they didn't want to take 50. They didn't want to take because they probably knew before they dropped the lineup. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because
Bro,
they
also,
printed all them shirts,
and
bro. That is not a
to
quick
add to that,
process.
50s. I mean, not 50. Chris Brown and Money Long, they never shared that Dreamville flyer.
That's
I
what I'm
did
saying.
peep
They
that.
never posted it.
I did peep
Never
that.
posted it. Never liked it. Never commented it.
Nope.
Never nothing. Never reshared it. Whatever.
Yeah, I think they knew that Chris Brown, because Chris Brown was probably on the he was probably supposed to be there. Like, it's not like they lied or something.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
nah, he was
yeah.
booked. There was a point in time
Yeah,
that he
yeah,
was booked.
yeah.
But I think
For
they
sure.
kept him on the lineup longer than they
Should
should have
Yeah. Yep.
because they knew it was gonna sell tickets.
Right.
Yup.
And that's where the business side come in. Because at the end of the day, they're trying to make some money. So, and I don't think 50 would have had his 50 not drawing
Nah.
a crowd like Chris Brown is.
There's no way you dropping 50 as your main headliner and you expect 52,000 people to
But
show
like
up.
we
Right.
said,
Respectfully.
like I
Right.
said,
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
glad Chris Brown went there because Chris Brown on that other stage would have been terrible.
And I think Chris would have been pissed.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, because he had.
For
he-
sure.
yeah. Well, I don't know. Because I feel like Chris Brown could put on a good show anywhere.
You can put on a good show happily or mad.
Yeah.
You're here, you got to put on a good show.
Right.
But
I'm gonna be honest. I think they need to get rid of that little stage.
I just don't
Some
get
every
why.
year that stage is a
Every
problem.
year.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Every year.
I think they need to cut down the. You just need to cut down how many people you have and do it all on the big stage.
We need
Something
to
different.
just move the budget to the sound. But that's what we're going to talk about next. But enough of Nicki Minaj. J. Cole. Okay, so
Jermaine.
the main headliner.
The main man.
You know, we're here for him. At the end of the day, we're here for Cole, right?
Yep.
All right, so
Where was y'all at?
how do I start? Okay, so we was in
we
the back.
We was in the back.
We was in the back, like at Bacardi House. We was like that
Okay.
far back.
Standing
Where
on
else
that
would you find
Bacardi.
us? We was at Bacardi House. Okay, cool.
Unfortunately, they kicked us out.
Yes. So we're like on the
I
ground
said that
at Bacardi House. Right.
because it looked kind of closed up there. Didn't see no people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
okay, whatever. So Cole comes out. One, the screen. We don't see him on the screens. I see someone in a red shirt moving around.
Yeah.
So, in fairness to that show, they're catering to the people that worked hard to get up front. They don't give a fuck about us that standing
Okay.
a mile away.
No, but
Like,
okay, that's fine. But we paid just as much as they did.
Yeah, but we didn't care as much, obviously.
But the people in the back paid just as much as the person in the front. So just coming from a tech side video guy, why is this not ready?
Yeah.
Why?
Right.
Whether it was 10 seconds, 20 seconds, why is this not ready?
yeah.
I was gonna say, thankfully, it wasn't that long.
Yeah,
of a
correct.
hiccup.
But why is it
Yeah.
not ready?
But for him to first walk out, and we're like,
He could have damn did a
Yeah.
backflip coming out the stage, and
You
we
did.
wouldn't have seen it.
Right.
We had no clue.
and also
you know what I'm
his
saying?
mic wasn't ready right
No.
away.
So
Yeah, fire the sound, man.
okay, we can go ahead and dive into sound. So from the back, and we'll have two different perspectives because they were up front. Deja and Zoe was from the back. From the back, the sound was top tier dog shit.
Yeah, it was horrendous. Like,
Like it
was-
made my tech the tech in me like
Yeah,
glitch.
you was
So-
tweaking.
My body was
it
just
was
glitching
so-
like
God damn, that motherfucker mowing the grass.
so he about to run into the house. Like, oh.
Is everybody parked on the driveway? I didn't know he was coming today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway, I'm
Motherfucker
talking about
park that bitch
yeah,
in here.
I maybe coming through the window. Hey, I got no.
Hey, oh shit.
But anyway, yeah,
He
the
coming
sound,
back, so
the,
this is gonna be fair.
facts. The sound from the back was like terrible. His his audio on the mic was just like out of a 10, it was at like a 2. Where I couldn't hear words. And like people around me was talking. I couldn't hear Cole. I can't hear Cole.
Yeah.
I'm like, is he still rapping? I didn't.
Yeah.
And you know, you got the stage, then you have speakers, then you have the people in the back. So there's some speakers in front of us.
Those towers didn't even sound like they was on.
You would assume those towers are activated. That sound is going to blast for the people in the back. That's just common sense ABC. I'm 90% sure they just weren't on.
Yeah.
There's no way there was speakers right there and it was on. There's just no way.
Yeah.
Like, I just won't believe that whatsoever.
That's actually so insane.
Yeah.
Again, so this is from our
That's
perspective.
unfortunate.
But
Yeah,
let's hear your perspective before we keep going. So how was
the sound
How was
up there?
just the sound from the
We were
front?
pretty close, but
Y'all were very close.
We could
We
see
did.
him, like, we could see him ourselves.
yeah, but we did see the hiccup.
So, yeah, the
pretty
hiccup
close
with
up.
the screen not lighting up, and then
Yeah.
the hiccup with his mic not being on
Right,
right
because
away.
he was going in
Yeah,
early.
he was going in with the crocodile
Tears, yeah.
and we was like, and then
Okay, so y'all was having sound issues too. up
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
I
it
thought
was
maybe
all
it was just
through.
the
I
speakers
thought it was
in the
just
back.
us.
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
all through.
'Cause they were
like you could
switching
hear, you
mics
could hear
through.
the beat, the
Yeah.
the sound, but then it came back on.
right.
It was
like
straight.
spotty a little bit at first.
It was straight
But yeah.
after that first hiccup, except for throughout the show where obviously you saw them switching
Yeah.
mics up, switching mics.
Yeah.
So my biggest question: could y'all hear Lute on Under the Sun?
no.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought
So
it was
it wasn't just us.
So I thought it was
Okay.
just us.
Sick.
So hold on. So the rewind. So it came out of crocodile tears, whatever. I think he did something that he did get off my dick, and then I think he did one other. He
Tales
did
of
Power
Two
Trip.
Cities. He did
Yeah,
Tales of
Tales
Two
of
Two
Two
Cities.
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 He did Power Trip. Then there was like one other song. So then Jeremiah was the first guest.
Wet Dreams.
Wet Dreams,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Wet
That's what it
Dreams,
was. So Jeremiah was the first guest.
That was cool.
So if you are aware, Cole brings out multiple guests during his set. You know, why not? So Jeremiah comes out. They did Planes. I love that. I love that record.
Yeah,
Great
That
record.
was good.
That was
Yeah.
Because he always does that song at the fest. So to do
yes.
it with Jeremiah, it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Classic.
We
And it
got
was
to.
good. It was good.
It was good.
Yeah, it was
fun.
solid.
Yeah, it was good. I do think Jeremiah.
He could have got him right off stage.
Yeah,
my
I don't.
opinion.
Yeah, when he was on there after the record, I think he was going. Yeah, he did
what's-
another track.
He did his own song. What
Yeah.
song did he do?
I forgot what that record's called.
He did.
the-
It's like his newest.
Yeah, it's a hit. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Which
So
I'm not peeping that until now. I'm like, damn, he did do his own shit after that.
he did his own record.
Yeah,
So
everyone did.
that's
Yeah.
Cole, and I'm gonna let you
Let
get
you shine for a little bit.
let you shine for a second while I go drink some water or whatever. Okay, cool, whatever. It was nice to hear him do Planes. Jeremiah
That
was
was
there,
good.
so it was kind of expected. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Good.
So then after that, was it Benny? That was next.
Was it Benny after
No,
Jeremiah?
It was Black.
Yeah, it's
It was
black.
Black.
Black came out. That's
They did
one
Pretty
of my
Little
favorite
Fears.
records. I love that song. I
Yeah.
love that
Good.
album.
Good.
Very
Yeah,
pretty.
Black. I'm assuming Black was cool up front.
Yeah.
The sound sucked in the back. We could not hear him.
Yeah. So again, like I said, one of my favorite records. It did nothing for me.
I would say that his mic was kind of low.
Yeah.
We could
Yeah,
hear him,
yeah.
but it wasn't as loud
Yeah.
as
It's
I
Cole.
can-
almost like
clear
I think bro, why do y'all not have people?
on that.
No, so like there should be somebody standing in the crowd.
Yes.
Like you should
Well,
have a.
that-
Yes,
You should-
that's just sound 101. That's
Yeah.
sound
So
101.
you should
Be
have
on
a
lookout
sound.
for
You
that.
should have a sound team that is in the crowd with walkie-talkies.
Yes.
That's
Literally.
like
Turn up
I
mic
mean,
one. Turn down.
But
The mic
even
is
if you're
low.
someone on the side stage, you
You
can
can
still
hear
hear
that.
that shit.
Yeah,
you know?
and you should be. I'm such a
Like on the rail type, that area right there.
Right.
You
Yeah.
need to.
that.
It's like,
you
what
need to
are we
have
doing?
someone. And my dad told me that he's a sound guy. Look at people's faces. You gotta look at people's faces while people perform.
'Cause we
Not
can
just
tell
because
you.
it's such a great performance, but it's the
gonna
face is going
tell
to tell you
you.
how the sound is. If people just kind of like, they're
Yeah.
talking. Okay, the sound's bad somewhere.
Yeah.
The sound is bad somewhere. We got to figure this out quick. If everybody's singing along,
He is going crazy.
if everybody's singing along happy, the sound's fine. But like I said, that was one of my favorite records. Being from the back, that just did nothing for me.
Yeah,
Whatsoever.
nah. the
and-
sound was so bad back there.
Like, oh my god, it was so bad.
and like when Cole was doing like his little like his little intermissions where he was talking and shit. We couldn't hear none of that.
Oh yeah, there was.
Damn.
We heard what we hear.
Because he was saying some shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, it was worth it.
I remember him saying, "Welcome
Yeah.
to Dreamville." There's like 52,000. Where y'all from? Like that was like I heard
Yeah.
that clear, but like
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. It was
that's
bad
about
back
it.
there.
But so, but Black. Great. I think he
That was
always. I
cool.
think he deserves a set every Dreamville.
He always at Dreamville. He
Yeah,
always popping
that's
up.
what
'Cause,
he
you
said.
know, they linked up.
Yeah.
I fuck with Black hard.
For sure.
So
This dude is blowing me right now. Come on, bro.
so then you have Benny the Butcher after that.
Benny.
Yeah, Benny the Butcher. One of
love
my
to see
favorite
it.
records.
We
One of
love
my
to
favorite
see
records.
it.
That shit was hard.
Yeah.
That shit was dope.
Yes.
Benny.
And
So
Benny
cool to
was
see
not
Benny.
whispering in the mic, so we could
Okay,
hear
okay,
him.
y'all heard
Yes,
that.
yes, that was a yes.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Let's keep going. And then he did Rubber Bands and Wait. That is just
That's
to let you
hard.
know. This is a album. When did that album come out?
10 Talk 3?
Yeah, was that 2019?
Maybe.
18? That's
Something
like
like
an old record.
Yeah.
So I know that Cole said, "I want you to do this song."
I don't even think that's
Yes.
on 10. That's not. Is that on 10 Talk 3 or is that on What Would Shin Gun Do?
That was Tell Talk 3. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. But anyway, you know, I know Cole requested that song, but dope record. Such a dope record.
And
Benny
I-
did his thing.
I love how Cole was like, look, everyone in the crowd might not know about this, might
Right.
not appreciate you, but this is some real rap game
Oh,
shit.
yeah, this is
and
rap.
y'all gonna hear it and
Yeah.
y'all gonna appreciate it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
go ahead. And he did
Yeah,
that.
this is rap
You don't
music.
even have to know the words, but it was like,
You was
Yeah.
vibing.
that's
yeah.
Butcher right there.
Yeah.
Like, go
Yeah.
in.
I was, yes, let's,
Yeah,
We
he was
was
going
for that.
crazy
Good.
too.
10 out of 10.
We
10 out of
appreciate
10.
I'm glad
But
you guys heard that.
I wish Benny never said something on Instagram.
Oh,
he was
yeah,
coming
that
out.
would have been a nice surprise.
Because if Benny came out and I didn't know, my mind would have been blown.
Yes. 'Cause I
My
was like, I
mind
would
would've
love
been
to hear that
blown.
record.
I would have been sick.
Yeah.
Like,
I would love
that
to
been
hear that
crazy.
record.
But regardless, still loved it.
And
Benny-
Still
Benny
loved
has
it.
a-
We seen Benny.
Benny has a past of ruining all surprises. Like, so, look,
It was good though.
Yes, it was good. Then after that, it was it? No, it wasn't Central C yet.
was it Yachty?
Yachty.
Yeah.
So after that, so it was Yachty.
Yeah.
They did the secret recipe.
Yeah, so glad they did that.
Yeah.
Yes, that is,
Made sense.
Yeah.
it made sense.
Hey, Yachty was rapping too. I'll give it to
Yeah.
him. He was
Yes,
getting
I
his
love
shit
that
off.
song. I love that beat. I love.
I'm not a big fan of
Yes,
Yachty's
love the
verse,
beat.
but he was getting
Yeah,
his
I'm
shit
not the
off.
biggest fan of it,
I love
but
that beat.
and Cole's rhyme scheme on that song is just so
Crazy.
insane, bro. Like,
Yeah.
y'all really gotta break that record down. But Yachty was dope. Yachty was dope. Then it was Central C.
Yep.
No,
No,
then
it
it
was
was
Dreamville.
Dreamville.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
it was
they did Down
Dreamville.
Bad.
They did Down Bad.
Where
always
we
do
couldn't
Down Bad.
hear anybody's verses.
We didn't hear nobody's verses.
We didn't hear nothing but the beat for Down Bad.
Well, it was Under the Sun first.
Yeah.
So
And
Yeah.
let's
that's-
start there.
yeah.
Under the Sun.
yeah.
You know, Cole did his thing.
The best verse comes on.
The
The
best
best
verse comes
verse.
on with
Fuck.
Lou. I'm ready. I
ready.
love this verse.
Potato
Like,
over my gun. Come on.
and then he
Oh,
starts
bruh.
rapping, and we
You're
hear
like, no.
nothing.
I said,
And you're like, no.
not Lou.
No.
And he don't know. He in there going
Crazy. Crazy.
I
But
was so
we was
ready.
rapping with him.
Yeah.
We was rapping the words.
Oh,
for
yeah,
him.
I was rapping.
Up
I
front
was
was still
rapping.
going crazy.
Yeah.
We
Okay,
had
that's
to.
okay.
Had to.
That's
Had
good.
to.
Yeah,
Had
that's
to.
good. That's good. He deserves that. And then for some, I did think the baby was gonna come out.
I
thought
did.
the
I
baby
did
For a
too.
second.
I did too.
I was like, damn,
like-
you was here yesterday.
Yeah, I was
They
like,
did it-
if
and
the
they
baby
said
comes
done
out.
that song together before,
Right.
so why
Yeah, I
not?
was like,
It
the baby
makes
comes out. That's
sense.
gonna be. It's gonna be like
Yeah.
such an ill moment.
But
Like,
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest, if the baby would have came out and his mic wouldn't have been working,
oh my god,
I probably would have lost it. I'd have been like, why are we here?
we
Like,
had
Yeah.
one chance to
Yeah.
hear the song. One
This
chance to hear
one
the song
time,
together.
right?
And the mic's not on.
I was very sad about that.
Yeah, the mic not being on blew me. I'm like,
yes.
this is a top tier
And
like
multiple times
production
at
festival.
that. Like
Like sound should be.
Yo, there is 52,000 people here.
Yeah, the sound should be like.
like the mics can't work.
yeah.
Yeah,
that's
like this
crazy.
sound should be like top tier. Like this should be the most clearest
Yes.
sound. There should be like hella mics. Like this should be like.
Hella mics. And we up here
Booming.
swapping mics.
Yeah,
Right.
why are we swapping mics at
And
a
I'm talking about trying to be quick
52,000
with it, mid verse.
people
Yes.
festival?
Yeah,
What?
it's just insane.
I have more
Yeah.
mics on my own setup.
so like,
What's going on?
um, Was it Down Bad right after Under the Sun?
Yes, it was Down
Yeah.
Bad.
So-
Underneath. And then Olu was rapping, and
Yeah.
I don't think his mic was off, but it was quiet.
Yeah, it was
quiet.
as
It was quiet.
clear and crisp as it could
So
have
we
been.
didn't hear.
And he also goes in on that verse.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he
he
does.
does.
Right.
He does.
We didn't hear
He
anybody's
needs that.
verse. We heard it was literally just the beat playing. That's all we could hear in the
I
back.
think I heard a little bit of Cause for a second.
Yeah, he was like cutting in and out.
Yeah,
Cos
like
was.
that was it.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, that was it. I was talking during that song because I just couldn't hear.
Yeah,
Oh, wow, how's y'all day?
yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Sound okay, so I think sound was definitely different from where we was at to
Yeah,
where y'all was
yeah.
at.
Yeah.
So y'all can
Because-
hear that entire song?
Not as clear as you would want to hear, but we could hear it.
We didn't hear Lute.
No.
And we could kind of hear Olu.
Yeah.
But we could hear Cole.
But I
we
think
could hear
the crowd was
sound.
rapping so much with it.
Well,
it was
we
just
were.
like, yeah.
Now y'all didn't
we
even like
was-
notice.
So like,
I mean, we definitely noticed, but we just kept going.
Oh,
Because,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what can we do?
so
We
could
know
y'all
that we-
hear?
Yeah.
We're gonna turn you
Could
up.
y'all hear Boz's verse on Down Bad?
It wasn't clear. Like, the mic was
Yeah.
on,
But
but
could
it
y'all
wasn't.
hear it?
We could hear
Like
it.
we couldn't even hear
It
him
was, like,
making
it was
noise.
low.
It was
Yeah, it
low.
was very low.
Yeah.
But we
It was
could
low.
hear it.
Like
Oh.
we couldn't even hear him making noise.
Yeah.
It was like he was.
Damn.
It was
I
like
didn't
he
know
was
his mic was
mouthing
on.
his.
Yeah.
Like it was crazy.
That's
It was
crazy.
low.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We was just back there listening to the beat.
Regardless, it was
No,
still,
literally. It
it
was
could
like
have been
freestyling.
fixed.
Yeah,
Like, regardless of where you were at,
And
it
why are
wasn't
we
the
passing
best.
mics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the festival.
All right,
So-
so after
Yeah, so after that,
he got back into his own set. I think. Oh no, he brought out
no,
Central
he brought out
C.
Central
Yeah,
C.
he
brought out
They did the
Central
new
C.
record off his new
That was
album.
different.
Yeah, that was
Was
different.
not expecting
Nah.
Central C
No,
to come out
I
at
wasn't
all.
expecting him.
It was
And
dope, though.
His
It
mic
was
was
cool.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he brought his own mic.
He brought his own mic,
And they
it
were
was
switching
on.
it in his set. They were switching it.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I
When
didn't
he
see all
were
that.
walked away-
switching it.
Yeah.
They Benny and Cole switched
Yup.
it. C and
Yeah.
Cole switched it. Yeah,
Yup.
they was.
He was
But-
like, let me
But
get that mic up
I
off you.
like that. No disrespect to Rima, but I like how Cole was like,
Yeah,
we
he-
still gonna,
yeah, he
Yeah.
was quick
know,
on
I
his
mean,
toes,
yeah,
trying to
you
figure
gotta be
it
quick
out.
on your feet.
Yes.
We got a show.
Well, see, that's the
Yeah.
difference. That's the difference between a new artist and somebody that's been
Also
doing it
true,
for so long.
for
It's
sure.
like, all right, the show
The show has to
Must
go
gotta
on.
go on.
That's a real thing. The show
Right.
has to
'Cause
go
Show
stuff
on.
has to go
happens.
on.
Stuff happens. Just
Stuff
like
does
in that
happen.
moment, obviously they couldn't fix it.
Like
Yeah.
I don't care if you
yeah.
put the mics down and you just standing on the front of the stage screaming your lyrics. Like,
Yeah.
Let the crowd do
The
it.
show gotta go on.
Yeah,
like
for
it's gotta
real.
go on.
So, but Central C was dope. He did. He
was cool.
did two of his own records.
He did.
He did
Yeah.
two
He
records.
did.
Yeah, he did.
And,
Sprinter, and then he did the other one. What's the? I don't know what the name of it.
Homophobe?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. My bitch is gay.
Yeah. Oh, and then Boat did a strike as well.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
that
which
was-
He ran that
which
back.
me and Henry was lit for, and nobody around
Nobody
us
else.
knew the
I'm
words.
like,
See,
yeah.
So I'm like, I
I
don't
feel
know this
like
record.
being
That's
around
crazy.
good people, just
Yeah.
the energy.
It's
Even like you
everything.
said, some
Oh,
people
yeah,
didn't
everything
know
at a festival.
the lyrics,
Yeah.
but they was still, everybody was vibing around
Yeah,
us.
Yeah,
That's
but
what's
see,
up.
we
That's
was so
good.
far in the back, and there was like this girl next to us that was, "This is supposed to be hip hop." Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, bitch.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
you're killing my vibe.
Yeah, I was like,
I mean, I'm not
oh.
gonna lie. We had a couple vibe killers at some points.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
we had a whole
whole
we'll tell you
debacle.
about later.
Yeah, that's
we not gonna
that's
touch-
another. Yeah, that's an after. But I mean, overall, I feel like the people we were around were straight.
Yeah.
Solid.
Okay.
I was sad because
Word for
he was
word,
doing
too.
he was doing a strike. Me and Henry was singing it word for word, and I was looking
I was
around.
like, I don't know
was like,
this
it's just me and
song.
Henry
That's
over
crazy,
here. Like,
bro.
But sometimes you
Or
gotta
just
let them
vibe.
be. Just let them
Oh,
be.
yeah, you gotta let them
Oh
be.
no, me and Henry was lit.
Yeah.
I
Guys
was
to,
lit.
guys to.
So then after that, Dirt came on.
Turkey.
No, I think he did a few songs by himself, right? And then he brought Dirk
Yeah, he
out because he
did.
did the London.
Yeah,
because he was like,
He
I'm not
mentioned
bringing
Thug.
these people
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Yeah, he did
He did.
London. He did a lot.
yeah.
Yeah,
He did.
yeah,
And then he did All My Life.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he did All My
yeah.
Life.
The
Brought out
Dirt
Dirk.
came on, did All My Life.
How was that in the front?
It was cool.
It was cool.
I feel like when Dirk came out, it seemed like Cole was kind of surprised, like, "Oh shit, you're here!" But
Yeah.
it was just like, why didn't you have Dirk come on after you had all the other people come
Yeah,
on?
Yeah.
You
like
know,
it was
so
like
he
a
kinda
gap in between, and
yeah,
then boom,
Dirk
he came out.
You know?
But I mean, stage presence was straight. He came on like our side a couple times.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
So
it
there was
seemed
people.
like it seemed like that did good. This was around the time we left.
Yeah, we was walking.
Yeah.
We was
Yeah.
walking away. Yeah.
So we was.
Oh,
I think
damn,
the
y'all
Right.
left.
the last song we heard was Back in Blood.
Y'all missed
Sheesh.
some important parts.
Yeah, she.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, we
I
was
mean,
watching a live stream.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I went
but
to the
it's
live
still
stream.
so crazy just to hear it like right in that moment. You're like,
Oh, yeah, I bet.
damn, like,
Yeah.
Dirk was cool.
Yeah.
That's like a really popular song. So
Yeah, I'm sure Back in
Yeah.
Blood went crazy up at the front. I know it went crazy. So then after that, we have the K Dot comments.
Is that when he started touching on that right after the Dirk shit?
I want to say it was.
Or did he do something? Did he do another song before he started talking about it?
There was something in between because
I think there was something.
You know, he sat down.
How you gonna do Back in Blood and be like,
all right, y'all, sit down. You know what I'm saying? I think there was something in between. He got the chair, he sat down, then he started talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he would perform "Love Yours" during that.
Yeah,
he did that after.
He did that after that.
After the whole spiel.
Yeah. After the whole plea topic.
Yeah. So. We'll keep it brief on this because this could be for a whole episode.
This could be
honestly,
a whole
honestly.
It will be a whole episode. The next one.
We'll keep this very brief, but
he addressed it right on the head.
We're gonna keep it very brief.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
He addressed it. He basically said, "Look, what I did. You know, it was a heat of the moment thing. I had some people influence me to do the record. I threw it on the album." I just felt sick the past 2 days about what I did. I respect K Dot. You know, he's a legend. We all love K Dot. Let's be for real.
Yep.
You know, if you want to hit me, hit me, I'll take it. And this record reminds me of everything. Here's Love Yours. That's a very quick recap.
Yeah. He said didn't sit right with his spirit.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
That's what he said.
and they're taking the song off of streaming platforms as well. So where I stand with that, I'm going to keep it very brief.
Please.
G carpooled 100%. I get the people's perspective with, somebody gotta be the bigger man. I respect it. He's standing on his, he keep it in 100. I get that 100%, honestly. But we're in hip hop. Right? When it comes to dissing, ain't no way somebody gonna call me out. First of all, and I don't respond, right? So I'm going to respond back. I'm going to assume, okay, now we're fighting. Okay. I dropped that record Friday. I'm going to expect K-Dot to drop another record to diss me back within a week. I'm just going to assume. That's why I'm expecting now. We're in a beef. Cool. Mm-hmm. I'm expecting, okay, gave me some shots. I'm going to give some shots back. Okay. Eventually, the beef will more than likely end somewhere, but before it gets real mad personal, we're bringing kids, we're bringing XYZ in, whatever.
It would have never got to that.
Yeah, it never would have. They both going to keep it professional, but we're going to also keep it rap. Yeah. I'm disappointed in Cole.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
I'm not mad because Cole been talking big boy shit for a minute.
Bro, you can't
he's claiming he's the best.
You can't say it.
You can't say that.
You're not gonna stand on it.
You can't say I'm the best. I wish somebody would throw a record. I wish somebody talk shit on me.
Because somebody did it.
Coming.
You dropped a decent diss record.
Decent.
And then you got on the stage and said, "I'm sorry."
You said, "I'm sorry."
Yeah, nah.
We need to come together and sing Kumbaya. That ain't
and
how this works.
I know what all the Cole fans gonna say. I respect it. Somebody's got to be the bigger man.
I get it.
Nah.
But we in hip hop, bro.
That's not. That's
and
just
again,
not what
this
it
just
is.
come down to respect, bro. You took a jab at my jaw. I pushed you back. I'm gonna assume you're gonna swing back. But before you swing back, hold on, bro.
Yeah.
Let's think about before you start fighting.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So
we're supposed to be boys.
So
come on, get that pussy shit out.
Yeah, to keep it brief, all that yapping I've been hearing from the people that watch this podcast and the people I record about Cole and all this shit, y'all can kill that shit. Because bro waved the white flag, he didn't want it. He dropped his little diss record and then he waved the white flag. So, yeah.
This is something I honestly would expect that Drake would do for the sake of his career. I think I could see Drake doing something like this. Cole...
But I feel like he was obviously easily influenced. If all these were people like, "What you gonna do? What you about to do?" Da, 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 then he did it. Versus
it was almost like a peer pressure.
Yeah,
moment.
do you think he really would have done it if everybody wasn't like, "What you gonna do? What you about to clap back
and
say?" Da, da, da,
but
da.
I think that's the issue. Is the smoke. Kendrick smoke wasn't even for Drake. I mean, it wasn't even for Cole.
That's I was surprised he even said something.
Yeah. Cole wanted to take that bullet so bad.
To them like that's not really like
Cole
jabbing at him like that.
Cole stepped out there.
Yeah.
That was Cole's fault.
Kendrick pushed.
Because
Kendrick
I
pushed
feel
Cole.
like it was because of too much.
Yeah.
Like that's why I feel like if no one would have said nothing, we would have been waiting for Drake to say something.
But at the end of the day, is if you sit down and you make a diss record, or you calling somebody's discography trash,
That was crazy.
They slept. Yeah, your second album put them to sleep, but they gassed it.
Because
you talk about To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah. I mean, he threw jabs.
Yeah, he definitely
He threw some jabs.
So I feel like once you say that, you got to stand on it.
you
You
gotta
did this.
stand
You
on
already
that.
did this. I don't care who convinced you to do it.
Because now he's saying, that it was a good album. No, you just said my shit was garbage, and that's fine.
Let's take
say that.
Let's take this to the extreme, right? You get in a fight with somebody, and your homeboys convince you to go slide on them.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, you're not gonna be in prison talking about bro, I didn't mean to. It sits on my soul.
Facts.
Like, no, bro, you did that.
Yeah, nah,
like, you gotta stand on it.
Y'all did what
I
you
feel
had
like
to do.
he could have said, how he felt, but don't take it off.
Yeah, and don't say I'm sorry.
I feel like him saying he was gonna take it off was right then in the moment. He decided that right then. That was the moment. He was like, "We taking that shit off."
Oh, I agree.
He didn't come in there and was like, "Yeah, we're gonna take it off."
Right.
No, I agree.
No, he was like, "Man, fuck it, we're taking it off."
And me and Tanner said from the jump with that album, why is this on here?
Yeah, he should have never put that because that album would have been dope without it.
Why is this on here?
Yeah,
This
because
is
he made that track quick.
Yeah.
He made that like the other day.
And added on there.
Yeah.
This album was done.
Yes, it was.
Then that was like, man, the people got to hear something.
Yeah.
Let's
Man,
add it
throw it
on
on
the
there.
bottom.
I'm already.
Yeah, in the bottom
I'm
too.
throwing a surprise album. Go through the record. Go through the whole album.
Yeah.
We're just gonna throw it on there.
Boom.
Bet. Cool.
But yeah, all the Cole fans have been gassing this shit. Y'all let that die. Kendrick took that.
Y'all know who y'all are, man.
Kendrick took that round one. Yeah, y'all know exactly who y'all are. Cause I've been arguing with y'all. We got footage of us screaming in the house at each other. Like, nah, like you know what it is. Like this a L. He took that L. He accepted the L, and he gave up on it.
Cause again, like I said, and this is the last thing. This is hip hop. This is hip hop. What the perfect today's time beef that I can always refer to is the Drake and Pusha T, right? Obviously, we know how that ended.
Yeah, Drake lost because he waved the white flag.
Yeah, he waved the white flag, but Pusha knows how beef works. Like, you're not about to talk about me.
But see, the difference is Cole should have never said something because he doesn't have an issue with Kendrick.
Yeah, you never should have. You should have just
And Kendrick
Kendrick
doesn't have an issue with Cole. Cole called a stray because who he's standing beside.
Yeah, correct.
Right.
So you should have
But
let
it
that
wasn't
be.
even giving pick a side. It was just like you just so happened to be right there.
Yeah, you just had to be there.
He could have not said something at all by not putting out that track.
Correct.
Or he could have not said anything at Dreamville at all and just let
it
shit ride out and just see where it gone. That's
Yeah.
Because all he
Either
had,
of those.
Because
Either of
silence
those.
works too.
because the only
Yeah.
person that needs to respond is Drake.
It's Drake.
Because all them shots were for Drake.
Yeah, like when you actually listen to it, none of that was Drake.
It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. It didn't say it's time for them. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. He talking to Drake. I don't even know why Cole even stuck his neck out there. You out here stepping in front of bullets that ain't meant for you.
Yeah.
And now you got to sit with that because you went on stage and apologized.
I was watching Breakfast Club this morning. Charlamagne was like, "We would never forget this. Like, this is actually a moment.
No, that's a blemish.
This is a moment in rap and in your career,
bro. That's a chink in the armor. That's a blemish. That's like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah,
you can't be out here. You just dropped a whole album of you talking about how you better than everybody. And then you get on stage and apologize for this record.
You want to be honest? I'm a grown man.
It ain't it.
It's not good.
It ain't it. I love you to death.
Cut all that bullshit.
I love you to death.
Cut the fluff out, bro. No, we keeping it hip hop. We keeping it hip hop.
I love Cole to death. I understand he a grown man and he trying to keep the peace. But bro, you can't step in the ring and then step out.
So
once you in the ring, you fighting. That's it.
So funny. So Punch from TDE, he actually just tweeted. He said, "Cole's a very genuine guy. I respect it. We often give in to external pressures and outside influences and act out on our own character. It's rare to have enough heart to make the correction. It didn't align with him, so he fixed it in the same manner he engaged. Salute. P.S. I knew To Pimp a Butterfly was a good album."
So when Might Delete Later came out, Punch tweeted LOL. Yeah. That was all he said. He just said LOL.
And then last night he deleted, but he said, "I don't know LOL, just I don't know."
Yeah. It's yeah, it was Cole. Cole stuck his neck out, and then he realized he didn't want to be in that ring.
Yeah.
And he stepped out.
He did something he didn't want to do.
Yeah.
And right before the festival, like right before
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like just stirring it up even more.
And it was funny though, because like you got the the two biggest artists on TDE,
TDE.
are
Yeah.
on the set list.
SZA's a headliner.
Right, because even Kaz had said something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
we-
little jab.
all weekend we've been waiting for somebody.
Yeah,
to say some
Kaz
Kendrick
and
shit.
Schoolboy
Kaz
said
and-
something
yeah.
because one of the photographers yelled at him, or they were yelling at a photographer like, "You got one more song and then you out." And they thought Schoolboy Q thought the dude was talking to him. And he was like, "Damn, Diet and Cold has started this shit. I thought I was about to get kicked off stage." But
yeah, bro.
yeah, he stuck his neck out. He withdrew from the fight.
And we'll conclude that part right there.
Yeah.
So, and in the end, so after that, he did Love Yours, beautiful song, blah, blah. And then he did, what's the next song?
Was it No Role Models?
No, he did No Role Models. Fireworks go off at the end. So, and
That was the end, right?
Yeah, that was
yeah.
him.
Okay.
So, to conclude, first of all, day two. Well, no, to conclude Cole's set.
Yeah.
What are we rating Cole's set overall in terms of
Well,
guests?
also let's add that his whole setup was very nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was
Yeah.
different. We
Because
literally
he has
said that.
never ever done a set. It's just stage.
Had the car up.
That is
just
very true.
stage. He had the whole Fayetteville, the whole thing, the whole car. He had the grass. He said, "Fuck the grass, get it out of
Yeah.
here." Da da da. Like that was very pretty.
The only set he ever did was for Forest Hills Drive when he was on the
Oh,
roof.
yeah.
It was
Yeah.
the roof
Yeah.
piece. But aside from that, you're
But like
correct.
Dreamville wise, he just
but
be
not
coming out there
at
with the
Dreamville.
mic.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
not
you are
at
correct.
Dreamville.
Yeah,
that's very true. That's
so
true.
that was a very
That was
nice
different,
touch.
yeah.
That was
true.
very pretty.
Also, the visuals on the screens were super dope.
Yeah,
Yes.
visuals were dope.
Yeah.
Visuals
Yes.
dope.
Once they were working.
Aside from the sound,
Aside from the sound,
I think it was a cool set.
Yeah.
The problem that I have with the set is
Too
there
many
was
people.
you said what?
Brought out too many people.
There was too many people. There was no off-season songs.
That's literally what we were talking about. Like,
Why
wish,
did you not come out to
other
95
people
South?
Other people were filling up Cole's
Right.
set. Like
Yes.
we want more Cole songs
Exactly.
and
And see,
not the radio songs.
No.
We
Exactly.
want
Oh yeah, he
Cole
did Middle Child. That's what song
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
It was Middle Child.
Because he was talking like, I don't know how much, longer,
I don't know how much more Dreamville
But it's
Fest
like,
I got in me.
give me different. You know what I'm saying? Give me the songs that we don't hear at the festival.
I need
Yes.
B-sides.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I need
B-sides.
something.
We need
something-
B-sides.
And
Yeah, you need to-
usually he throws in one
One
old school.
oldie,
Like
yeah.
one time he did 2 deep for the intro
Yeah.
out
Oh,
there.
Yeah.
He
When
did
was
do
that?
out
Where was
there.
that? Oh.
Maybe 1 or 2 years ago. But yeah, we
Damn.
want more of like an intimate.
I
Cole
want
set.
do this for the
J.
Cole
Cole
fans.
Festival.
Do this
Yeah,
for
do
the
this for the
Cole
Cole
fans.
fans.
Like,
It's-
fuck the people that came for Nicki Minaj.
Yeah,
fuck all
fuck
these
them.
people that
Because
came.
like
We're here for
everybody
you.
knows those. typical
We already know those songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
do
if
it.
this
You ain't
is
gotta be a
your
J. Cole
fest,
fan to know
do
them
it for
songs.
your people.
Yeah,
Right.
do the
Sure.
B-side.
Like imagine hearing like January 28th.
yeah.
You know, like
Yeah,
That'd
or
be-
a 2D for the intro, or
Yes.
or a back to the topic, or like something.
and
that
then he
these people,
said,
like,
let's say it back to the day one fans. I'm like, it
So
gotta
I'm
be
like,
something
yeah,
off a
and
sideline
then they
story.
play-
It was on
Yeah.
2014.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I looked
Yeah.
around. I was like,
That's
this
not
is
no
third
day
album.
one.
This day three. This day
This
three.
is
I thought you said day
mine.
one. This day
Like,
three.
I thought we was about to get something on Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about-
I was
Let's do
thinking.
some shit
Oh,
like
he said I'm
that.
talking
You
about
like a little
beginning.
Lights, please,
Oh
something.
shit, we might hear something for real.
No.
Anyway, but yeah, I think the problem with Cole said, again, aside from sound, we need some B-side cuts.
Yep.
We already and we know Middle Child, we know No Role Models, and we know those are the
Yes.
biggest songs.
Right.
You know, you got to throw in a couple of those just for the sake of the politics. You have to. But other than that, the artists he brought out, because I think this was the most amount of artists he brought out.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was.
They don't need to be performing their own song.
No, they need
Let
to come
them-
out, do the song they did with you, and get off.
Get out.
Yes.
Because we could have fit in at least 5
couple
more
more.
Cole songs.
Yes.
At least 5.
At least 5.
Those could have all been B-side. That would have been great.
Because I
that
was
would
even
have been great.
thinking, like,
Yeah.
last year it was split between Drake and Cole.
Correct.
So we didn't get as much Cole as we wanted. So I'm thinking this year we're going to get more songs, we're going to get more, but then you ended up splitting it
Yeah,
again.
so
with
this
other
is the
artists.
formula you want to roll with. This is your
Right.
formula. This formula ain't going to work.
Right.
Because
Well, I
next
think-
year, I can see, say the Fall Off Don't Drop, you want to have damn near the same set.
Yeah.
You might
right.
change.
You
might
add
not
a fall off song
Yeah,
in there. and
yeah.
then the
You
same
might not
shit.
do, Get Off My Dick, or you might not do one of those other songs, and you just throw on another song.
But see,
But-
that's the bad part about this being a festival setting is there's so many people there that aren't J. Cole fans, because now it's
Yeah.
became like It's
North
became like
Carolina
it's
festival.
like a trend. It's like a
Right.
trend to go to Dreamville Fest. Everybody go to Dreamville Fest to say they at Dreamville Fest.
Yeah.
They don't go to Dreamville Fest because they're some huge Cole fan.
Right.
Like I feel like the first Dreamville Fest, majority of the people that were at Dreamville Fest were there to see
that was
Cole.
a Dreamville Fest for sure.
But it's like
because you spending money. The first Dreamville Fest, like, J. Cole's name is on this.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta go see Cole.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I think
I'm a
like,
Cole fan.
Right.
it's such like a big thing now where it's like
Again.
he's got to do the songs that like majority of the people have heard or know.
Yeah, I gotta do Mill the Child.
Which is like,
But
dang,
that's
come
Let me
on.
throw in Wet Dreams for the nostalgia.
But
No.
every artist is gonna do their big songs at festivals because
Yeah.
they want it to
That's
be
the
a
same
lit
reason
set,
Yachty's
you know
doing
what
I
I'm saying?
Spy.
Yeah, cut that shit out. Y'all
Exactly.
cut that shit out.
It's just
That ain't gonna
everybody
cut it.
everybody knows the song.
That ain't gonna
Yeah.
cut it. And I get it. You want people singing along, that's fine. But what about the actual fans? Let's test the
Right.
temperature. Do y'all know this track?
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what we're
so
saying.
y'all day one for real.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
it's like-
dope. So y'all came out. That's dope. I would just love to test the temperatures. Okay, do y'all know this one when I released it on SoundCloud in 2014?
Right.
Yeah.
Let's just play a little bit of it. Oh,
But I
shit.
see that's my issue with festivals is you're never gonna get that at a festival because they're trying to build their fan base too. Like they're trying to just like, all right, well I'm gonna give them the songs that I know everybody loves because I'm trying to build my
But this
fan
is
base.
your festival. You can do what you want.
Yeah,
Switch
that's
it
how I
up.
feel.
We want something different from you.
Because that's their fault if they pay and they don't know nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's their
Yeah.
damn fault. If y'all don't know these songs, go on.
Okay, but if Cole talking about up there, like I don't know how many Dreamville Fests I got.
Yeah,
in
you're gonna
me.
give me
Whoa,
something.
what's going on here?
I think
So if it's gonna be your last, if he ever decides to do his last fest, it should be a Cole set.
Yeah.
yeah,
not-
so
not a
you don't
hit
even gotta
set,
bring
a
nobody.
Cole
Nobody.
set.
You ain't gotta bring no special guest.
Nobody.
Yeah,
you
you
really
do the
don't.
songs that
Yeah.
you don't do.
Yeah,
Right.
And run it up.
we keep it B-side while I can.
Yes.
Like we can.
I don't want to hear none of that shit.
No, we can get some tracks off of Born Center.
Yes.
Right.
We can
Yeah.
really go
Bring back
crazy.
to the tapes, honestly.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can.
It's like
Like
Yeah,
I'm good.
so.
I'm good on the commercial J. Cole set.
for sure.
Yeah. So that's cool. So to conclude day 2.
Who's y'all's favorite set on day?
Yes, facts.
Because we didn't even
My
talk about that.
favorite is going to be.
To be honest, I only saw 3 sets because we was in the Bacardi house.
I'm gonna say my favorite set was Bacardi. No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna say,
Yeah, the DJ at what time was that?
what time was that?
The-
Whatever
the
DJ that was, that
from
motherfucker was going.
the DJ
stupid.
from 140 to 245 was
God.
was my favorite. Was
Alright,
my favorite set.
I'm gonna go. My favorite, okay, besides Cole, is gonna be Key Glock.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
that was
It was
gonna be
worth
mine.
the 1 year wait
Yeah.
for him to run it back.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
Okay.
saying.
It was
Okay.
worth
He had
it.
a hard set.
He has a hard set.
It was worth it.
And
It
he
was
touched
fun.
old songs and new songs.
Yeah.
Like
And I
close
liked his
second
energy.
Would be
Yes.
Ray Shrimmer. Close second.
Close
Oh,
second.
yeah.
Ray Shimmer's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray Shrimp
And we didn't even
knows.
stay the whole time. That's why I'm like, I just seen it from the screen. I'm like, oh yeah, they lit.
Yeah, like they know how a festival works. So I gotta give them that. And then you, Tanner?
Mine was probably Key Glock outside of Cole.
Okay. I'm gonna say a split between Key Glock and Ray Shrimp. Glock was dope. Huge Glock
Yeah.
fan.
Glock was fun.
Yeah.
You know, people were out there listening to Glock. Like, oh, y'all listen to this guy
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
I'm
I-
biased for Glock because that's
Yeah.
like my whole
and they
college.
had a pit going up on there too.
Yeah. Like,
they
oh,
was
y'all
lit.
turning up.
They
Then
was
Ray
lit.
Shrimp, you know, this is like college, I think college era, high school era, whatever. But it was just nice to hear
Fun.
damn songs.
Just
And I'm like,
fun.
damn,
It's
every
lit.
it's just
Like
it
you
was one
said,
of the fun
so
sets.
engaging with the Dreamville fans.
Yes.
It's just a
love that.
fun set. I'm like, y'all know how to have fun, and the people in this crowd, they know these songs.
Everybody knew them songs.
Like y'all know
Everybody
these
knew them
songs, so I'll give them that. But to conclude, overall Dreamville review, I'm going to say I can't say aside from sound. I got to throw that in there, bro.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have to throw that.
I'm gonna
in
say
there.
7 because of the sound.
Like performances wise.
Yeah, just
Just like
overall,
overall.
overall experience. I'm gonna say 7
Yeah.
because of the sound. Because it was not just
If the
Cole set.
sound
It
was fine, I'll
fucked
give it
up
an
all over the
8.
place.
I can
Yeah.
roll with a 7. I can
Yeah.
roll with a 7. The
That's
sound,
what
and because I'm such a sound person,
It really
so I
just
could be
messed up a lot.
biased.
It threw
It
a
is
lot
a
off.
big part of the fucking festival.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying? That was
if
a
I can't
big
hear
piece
them-
of it.
It's like the
What am I
biggest
doing?
It was
piece.
a big
It's a
piece.
music
Like
festival.
I don't
Yeah.
care if I can't see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
One thing my pops always says is like, you can make a movie. The movie can be amazing, like 10 out of 10. But if the sound is bad, that movie goes from a 10 to a 5 every time. You're gonna remember that movie because of the sound was so bad, not because of the visuals. You'll always
And
remember
you're
that.
not even gonna know it.
Yeah.
You won't even know.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, that was a good movie, but god dang, the sound sucked. You're gonna say that every single time.
Yeah.
So the festival, yeah, it's a great festival, but damn, the sound sucked.
And I also want to add, I feel like there wasn't as many art pieces this year.
Yeah,
That too.
Last year there was way more. It was a lot more prettier setup, more paintings, more this, more that. There wasn't a lot of that at all this year. I would like to see more of that.
I'll say this was the most. Granted, this is my only second Dreamville Fest, but it seemed like this was the most industry driven, like the most industry driven festival.
It felt really commercial.
Yeah,
that's the word I'm trying to say.
Especially with the
Very
sponsors
commercial.
out there, with the Bacardi and the Tito's.
Hey, we're not gonna talk
and
about
the
Bacardi House.
Hold on.
But it was a lot of that.
All I'm
Bacardi
saying,
House.
if you was at the Bacardi House from Key Glock to Jeezy, you was having the time
That
of your life.
motherfucker was
We
crunk,
saw y'all up there.
bruh.
That shit
That
was lit.
motherfucker was crunk.
That bitch was in there jumping.
That was a top 3 highlight for this whole weekend with the Bacardi House.
yeah.
That
That
thing
shit was lit. That shit was
All
lit.
day.
All day.
That
All
thing
day.
was jumping.
And I was
They
in
had
there
a set
fading.
spinning all
Yes,
day.
Yeah.
and that just shows how important a DJ is, bruh.
Right.
That part.
If there was DJs, and again, I'll just give a DJ set 15 minutes. Give it just 15 minutes. A DJ set 15 minutes before every artist that gets the crowd up.
Yeah.
That's
Honestly, it didn't even have to be 15 minutes.
it. Don't have to
Nah,
be.
It
just
could have
give
been
us
just
a
a
little
little
something.
something.
I
I
feel
don't
like
know, but
that's
the-
why I placed it at the 7.
The
also.
DJ that was in the Bacardi House should have DJ
Oh.
all the
That-
sets.
yes,
Yeah.
hit for hit, transitions, hit after
Oh
hit.
my God.
the
he had
energy's
that shit
crazy. I was
jumping.
like, bro, this was like out there, bro. We'll be going
Right,
dummy.
I feel
Yes,
I'm
they
like,
were
yo,
going
nobody even knows what's going
crazy.
on in here.
I
Like,
think
this
that
shit
was-
is a movie.
I think that was the coolest thing about it. Is like it was like its own little world.
Yes, it was like-
I
no.
swear to God, you walked
I
in
feel
there.
like I
it
was-
was like a whole different
Yeah.
vibe.
Dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
I'll
was
look
like,
out and
yo,
I'm like, people don't know what's going on in here.
Because they out there
These
just walking
motherfuckers getting
around.
crunk.
There's people out there sitting on the ground. We in here lit.
Like lit.
People are hands on the ground going crazy.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like that,
bruh.
like, oh my God. And I was in there, bro. I'm not gonna lie though, Bacardi House did ruin my second half of day 2 because I got faded in Bacardi House. And then by the time Jeezy was over with, I was tired. I was like, I'm ready to go. 'Cause I was
Bacardi
like,
House,
like the
10 out of 10.
liquor wore off. I was like, damn.
Bring back the Bacardi House next year.
Oh, God.
I need a membership.
I might,
man.
gotta
no,
slide.
for real. Like I might go just to go to Bacardi House.
Bacardi House was so fucking lit. Like,
$300 to go to Bacardi House.
bruh.
I'm gonna be honest. That's probably the best club I've been in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
because like
Like-
it was like an old club. Like it was
Yeah,
like
it
it was a
was.
club where people were actually dancing. It was
Oh
just
yeah,
Yo,
it
yo,
wasn't just
dancing.
twerking. Yeah, it
No.
wasn't just
Right,
twerking.
right.
it was just like a building full of people having fun.
Yeah. What
Like-
if they just made that a pop up? Like they could just take that.
Oh,
and
I'm-
Oh, I'm going.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
going.
And they could just
I'm
do
pre-ordering
that. That
tickets.
would go crazy.
Right.
I'm telling you,
But,
that was
like, that's-
that was a highlight.
Yeah, I swear that place was fun.
That was a highlight.
So funny.
But yeah, overall, the biggest kinks is the sound. That's like the biggest kink. That's the biggest thing they need to fix. We need more art out there.
Yep.
I also feel like the opposite stage should play whatever's going on.
Yes.
Yes,
Why
put it
is
on the
that not a
screen.
thing?
Yeah.
Please.
There's
Like,
too
we
much
ain't gotta hear it.
downtime
We
of
just need
sitting
to-
there.
We just need
Yeah.
to see it.
Because there's no DJ set going on. There's no, why can I not see?
That would elevate
I
it
would love to
so
see
much.
Jid set.
Yeah.
Like while I'm sitting there for 50 Cent. Like,
Well, also like if they were able to get the sound to work on both stages at the same
Oh, they
time,
could.
Like then it would be the crowd at the other side that's waiting on the next person would be out there lit.
oh yeah,
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
There just
Right.
needs to be some type of music always playing.
Yeah,
Some
you
type
gotta
of
warm.
sound.
You gotta warm it up.
Yeah,
Like,
whether
you
it's just background noise,
agree.
just something.
like
playing.
artists can't just be hitting the stage to a cold crowd.
No.
Like that's the whole
Yeah.
that's the whole point of an opener.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, that's why
yeah.
people on tour have an opener. You got to warm the
And then
crowd
we're
up.
confused why they're not giving us energy.
Yeah, why the
Yeah.
fuck y'all just sitting there?
It's like, bro, 'cause
well,
we've
it's
been-
fucking hot. Been sitting here for 45 minutes and I'm not
to,
hyped.
to nothing.
And I'm
Yeah.
not
And you
hyped,
expect me
yeah.
to ready to be in a mosh pit.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
that's not happening. Like you now,
Yeah.
now we're halfway through the set. Now I'm ready. Oh, you go off in 10 minutes. Damn.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the balance. We need balance. The balance. We need DJ sets. We need
DJ
more
sets.
art and
Better
Cole. That sound and Cole, that formula. Let's
And there's too much dead.
Let's trash that.
There's too much dead space in between the sets. Like,
Yeah,
like
it's-
where
yeah.
the music should never stop.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. There
Like
should
I
always be
understand,
music
I understand
playing.
you want to give people the opportunity to run back and forth, but like, fuck them people. Like,
Yeah.
overlap the
Yeah.
performances.
Yeah,
The
but
music
Correct.
should never stop.
There
No.
also wouldn't be that much dead space if they was playing the other artist on the screen.
Yeah.
You know
that
what
too.
I'm saying?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Then boom, that's a perfect.
We could still enjoy it.
And
you know
also,
what I'm
why is
saying?
everybody not ready? Like, why am I sitting here watching the DJ set up?
Yeah.
yeah, the
There's a lot of that.
timings was just off. I'm
Yeah.
like,
But I feel like they was better on their timings this year than they have been.
Oh yeah, for
They were
Really?
sure.
Yo, yes.
For
I feel
sure.
like last year they were
Very
years
late.
before they were late, running behind. This
But
year
see,
it was
last
like
year DJ was still playing 20 minutes
there
in.
was DJ.
Still
well, at least
playing
something was
last
being
year.
played.
Yeah,
Shit.
Yeah.
but this year there was on a time limit for
The-
sure.
The no DJing is such an important thing in festivals and in hip hop. Like, there always needs to be a DJ. And there's so many DJs that, give them their 15
Give them
minutes.
their moment.
Yeah, give them their moment.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, this is how I'm coming up. Shit, I can
Yeah.
perform. This is me performing. So
Yeah.
give them their moment. But again, why are we running late? Why are we running late? I'm confused. So you iron out those kinks, you'll be fine. And you can't charge that much, and we get that same type of thing next year. Like, sound wise, late wise. Again, if I was a Nicki fan, I would be furious. Like, yo, that was my Nicki experience. Because who knows when she gonna go on tour again? You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
Like, if that was my experience, I'd be fucking pissed. But yeah. So
there were some kinks, but overall, fun
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Again, overall, I had a
Great
great
time.
time.
Yeah,
Overall, fun
great
time.
weekend.
The
Yeah.
people that I went with, I had a
Yeah.
good time with them. The city was cool. The Lute Garage joint was dope. What?
You go.
What I do?
Nah, man.
Oh, okay. The Bacardi House, 10 out of 10. I ain't know what that noise was. But
There's be a lot going on this street.
yeah, dope time. Had a great time. Good time. Good time from doing what I normally be doing. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It was still worth it.
Overall,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it was
Still
worth
worth
it.
it.
It was worth it.
Fun.
fun time.
Yeah, it was worth it. It was
Yeah.
worth it.
What was y'all's favorite moment? Just one. If you had to
Good
pick one,
question.
what was
Good
y'all's favorite
question.
moment?
Bacardi.
That's what I was about to say.
I know. You
The
will say that.
the Bacardi House from Key Glock set to Jeezy set was the best moment
And that's
of my
like no
Dreamville.
cap. Like, the Bacardi House was insane.
They don't have clubs like that.
Yeah.
I feel
Like you go to a real club, this motherfucker stand on the
Yeah,
wall.
it's different.
Like
Yeah.
no, they was in there
drinking,
having
trying
But
to
I
look
think
fun.
it's because of the people out there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
people out there knew how to have
make
fun.
everything. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, but all I know is the dude with the whistle.
Oh yeah. We
Shout
heard that.
out to him because he turned that whole shit up.
It went from a 10.
I can't remember which.
30.
Is it the Kappas that had the whistles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
Bruh,
it was.
Bro was probably a Kappa, but he had that bitch in there turned. Once he brought the whistle out, I was like, oh nah, it's going
Bro,
crazy.
I heard that
here.
whistle. I said, "Oh, it's about to get
Yeah,
crunk."
nah.
In this motherfucker.
Yeah, nah, they was down there.
But
lit.
if I could take the Bacardi, the amazing 10 out of 10 Bacardi House out of it, I would say my favorite moment.
Yeah, that's hard.
Damn.
Favorite moment. I asked a question. I don't even know mine.
Right.
Sexy Red was dope.
That was good.
I did think about sexy, yeah.
That was a very dope performance. Like, I would go to another Sexy Red show. Like,
I would say
There's so
It was
many
just
good
fun.
highlights, good
Yeah, that-
moments.
yeah.
There was a
yeah,
lot.
it was a lot, but
Glock playing
Yeah.
Preach.
We was Yeah. all
that
lit
was
for
dope.
that.
Yeah, that was dope.
That's when y'all linked back up. I think another good moment is like when Black came out and you and I, we were vibing out there.
Oh yeah, when Black
That was a
played that
moment,
song.
yeah.
Man, that would have been
Damn,
lit if we
can't
could
relate.
hear it.
That was
Must have been
that was
nice.
a really good moment. But I think
Yeah, I'm
I don't
on.
know. Okay, I don't know if I could have a top moment, but my top people: Sexy, Glock, Jid, Cole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Those
solid.
are my
That's
favorites.
solid.
Yeah.
All I
Those
don't
are
know
solid.
what they did for Jid, but his shit sounded better than
It-
everybody because we
it
was at the
sounded
opposite
crazy.
stage
Yeah.
and we could hear
That's
everything.
it,
I was like, yo, Jim must be
Again,
going.
live band, live
Yeah.
live rapping. Like
Yeah,
he's just
Right.
different.
Just
He's
need
more
that mic to be on.
authentic.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
also
I feel
say,
like-
actually,
he's like
maybe,
truly talented.
maybe
Yes.
it's Benny coming out because I love that song.
Yes.
I run that song
Yes.
almost like maybe
Yes.
once a day.
Yeah.
Like that song
Definitely
was.
Benny.
I wonder if
Dope.
Benny knew the sound was fucked up because we could hear him perfect.
Yeah,
I don't know if he was
perfectly.
like screaming or like just being louder in the mic than everybody else. But We could hear Benny perfect.
And then the fact he did Rubber Bands and Wait, like that's such a B-side record. I'm like, whoa, like you tripping.
I bet there was so many people just standing around
like what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Like, yo,
And
this
it was
is
hard.
Yeah, like, yo, this is
hard.
old. This is old. That's crazy.
That
like,
was a good moment right there.
like this is old.
That was a good
I
moment.
just told you we shooting the podcast.
But to conclude, because I do need to go. But to conclude, yeah, great time.
Overall, also shout out to Dreamville because I feel like they did a lot of events throughout the whole week.
They did.
They
They
did
did.
the most this year.
Oh,
They
really?
always have Dreamville events, but this year was like all week long.
Yeah.
I really
You had so
appreciate
many
that.
things to do,
Like
yeah.
it's Dreamville Takeover in Raleigh.
Yeah.
that whole
Yeah, for
week,
sure.
and it was really good. It was
Yeah.
just good turnout.
Shout out to Dreamville
Yeah.
for even doing something like this.
Yeah.
Especially in the Carolinas.
Yeah, you can easily
Yes.
take this to Atlanta
Shout out.
and get way more people, way more money or whatever.
But it's not the same feel.
yeah, you doing
It's
this
not
in
the same love.
you doing this in the Carolinas. I think the park that it's at, I think that's a great place to have it.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good time and shout out to Dreamville. Shout out
Yep.
to Dreamville. Shout out to Cole. Shout out to Cole for doing something like this.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the
Honestly,
day.
starting this, creating this.
Yeah. And I hope that there's many more and
Maybe not.
Hope we get Ari next year.
oh yeah.
We didn't even touch on that. Yeah.
But good time.
Overall,
Good time.
yeah.
Good time.
Yeah,
Overall,
Good time. Great
good
time.
vibes.
Good time. I could travel with y'all too.
Yeah. Y'all.
There's
yeah.
only certain people
Y'all
I'll travel
solid.
with.
Yeah.
Y'all pass my checklist.
My favorite thing is like when we got split up, I didn't have to worry about y'all, and
yeah.
y'all
That
weren't worried
too.
about us. I was like, all right,
That
they
too.
gonna be
Yeah.
all right. We gonna be all right.
Yeah, I
always
knew. I'm
links
like,
back up.
Yes, I'm like they'll be all right.
Yeah.
Like just be
Yeah.
at McCarty House 5:30.
Yeah.
But
You should have got there
I said
earlier
that
though.
so
I'm
many
telling
times. So many times.
you. You know what's funny though?
Man.
You wasn't
I
there at
wasn't there at
5:30.
Right? We were literally watching
we
y'all
would be
just up there, just
like,
vibing up there.
motherfucker, and they're like, yeah, literally. What?
It was too lit. It was too
McCarty
lit up
House
there.
5:30. Pull up.
It was too lit up there.
Oh.
But yeah, it was a good group.
Yeah.
It was a
Solid.
good group.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah.
Good weekend.
Yeah, everything was smooth. We had a good time together.
Right.
Yeah.
But that first night, boy, it was cold.
Ooh,
It was cold
it
last
was.
night.
It was cold, but it wasn't
Wasn't
as
that-
cold.
yeah, it
No,
wasn't
it
that
wasn't.
bad.
That first night.
That wind, the wind was
first
blowing the
night,
first
wait
night.
for SZA.
Oh, and shout out to the Dankery. Shout out to the,
The
Dankery,
Dankery.
bro.
Yeah.
Bro, the Dankery.
Yeah.
Is fire.
Fire. Check them out.
I would be,
Yeah.
if that was here,
But we
bro,
went
I
there
think I'd be
Saturday.
fat.
Man, they had the DJ in
I actually
there.
think I'll be fat.
Shit, they was in there lit.
Yeah, there was a DJ
I would
in
be
there.
fatter.
Yeah, I would have to force myself to not eat that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
bro,
it would be hard.
we went back to back. I was just
Y'all
like,
did.
you know, we don't want to eat. I'll actually want that
But
again.
you know how many
That's
choices
fine.
they got? Like, you
Yeah.
got all these
Right.
flavors.
You
Yeah,
gotta
the
run it back.
I could eat there for 30 days straight and
Yeah.
not get the same thing.
They showed out. They showed
That's
out
true.
for that. They showed
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, on
So,
Saturday though, they had the DJ in there. And he was in there lit.
Yeah.
That shit was lit.
Shout out to Dankery.
Shout out to Dankery.
Shout out to Dankery.
That might be my
even, I
highlight.
saw Yachty went there. Yachty went there after his performance to get
Oh,
some
really?
food. Yeah, they
That's
posted a
what's
picture together.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
See, if we'd have been at Dankery, we could have met you.
Yeah. Right.
Anyway, be at McCarty House 5:30. But
That's the slogan. That's our Dreamville
Literally.
be
slogan.
at McCarty House at
That's a
5:30.
And we not gonna be there.
Yeah, and I won't
If
be
you know,
there,
you know.
but just be there. Just be there. I promise you, I'm coming. Are all minds and hearts clear?
Think we good.
All right, make sure you follow Deja at.
Deja DEJAA.MONAEE.
Man, that was smooth. That was smooth. Hey,
Like you practice.
yeah, I know. Shout out to not shout out. Follow Zoe at.
Kemosabe.
You gonna have to spell that.
Yeah,
For him.
yeah. That's all.
ZO.KEMOSAB.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow 10 Play Records. Make sure you follow me at Zebo.G, the Zebo page, Zebo NC, the podcast page, The Last Minute Podcast. Make sure you tune in Zebo's Inbox where you can find your next favorite NC artist on Spotify and Apple Music. Shout out to our sponsors.
What's your favorite song?
Shout out to our sponsors, MAMACITAS Food Truck and LIBATIONS Mobile Bar. And wherever you are, make sure you're supporting your local artists. Make sure you're running their music videos, running their albums. Go show love.
For sure.
And yeah. Expect our J. Cole and Kendrick episode next week because we do need to cover that. But that was our Dreamville review. Thanks. Last words?
Bow,
Dreamville.
bow.
Be at McCarty House 5:30.
We out.
But just know Zebo is where it's at.
Oh, Zebo TV, North Carolina. Yeah.